Hi. Hey. Hello. It's Skycatlive. What's up, guys? How are you? It's Thursday, 8/21/25. That's August 21st, 2025. That's a Thursday, August 21st, 2025. It's 1:48 in the evening, and it's 77 degrees in my room. What's up, guys? I love you. Hello, it's Skycatlive. And I am here to say hello. Today I will be playing some Starfield, Eve, and FFXI. I'm going to get to the video games here. I'm not going to leave it on my big face for half an hour like I did yesterday. And I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. This morning, my cat woke me up at 7 in the morning. I got up, I got ready, and then I worked from 8 o'clock until, I don't know, 1. Oh, well, no, it was like, I don't know, 11:30 or no, it was 12:30, I think. From 8 till like 12:30, just helping my family with everything that they're dealing with. And then I walked and exercised, and I burned 1,000 calories, or whatever. Is it calories? Yeah, or carbs? I don't know. Calories, whatever it is. Yeah, I burned some calories today. I only traveled 4 miles today, but I moved a bunch of crazy, heavy, fucking old antique furniture and stuff, and I did burn 821 calories today. I can't really show. My watch just really doesn't like showing other people other stuff. It's fucking annoying. But anyways, 821. See it? 821. 821's calories. I burned 600 yesterday, 800 today. It's good, doing good. I got Starfield loading, and I've got some videos all set up to watch. And while we wait for Starfield to load, I will bomb into Epic Game Launcher. Can I make a I don't know. Can I make a shortcut for Grand Theft Auto? I don't know, probably not. Now, yeah, we loading. I am muted and I am in big screen. I'm going to drop it off the big screen. There we go. And then I'll rearrange the camera here, get a better angle. Hi guys, I love you. I'm just trying to improve everything. So we are logging into Grand Theft Auto 5 today to go do some daily stuff. I am logging into Starfield right now. I will do some New World and some 76 later. I was going to play some Once Human today, but not until I'm done with Grand Theft Auto 5. And and I am currently turning in a mission. Oh, what happened here? Something. Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5 killed my FFXI, so that's alright. I'll reload it. Oops. No, I don't want lossless. There we go. Okay, and we're moving on to play the many different games. So I am completing a mission. I'm going to unmute here so that the sound doesn't affect my opening thing. There we go. We are in Vegeta. Yeah, Vegeta. And we're going back to Hagaken. Oops. Yeah. So I started this, but you didn't start it, I guess? Yeah, I want you to start that. Beautiful. This game's only starting to look better with the ray trace shadows and stuff. That planet looks fucking awesome. And this station and stuff. Yeah. So, Grand Theft Auto 5 members only get an additional new and existing GTA members will receive an additional GTA $1 million. Bonus GTA will be delivered within 72 hours of logging in. Claim for free. Oops. Oh, yeah. We tried 3 times to start this client. It wouldn't do it. God damn it. I don't know. Okay, so decline 2 of these and load the other one. Hurry up, you. Decline. This isn't going to work. It's going to bomb all of them, isn't it? God damn it. You're so annoying. Just close the program. Go. Yep, just... Oh, there we go. And then decline. And maybe the last one will let me log in. I don't know. Oh, God. There we go. No. We had error with lobby server. That's not my fault. The fucking launcher will... With the VPN, the launcher just won't launch. It's a class Drift Walton for free. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay, we're getting in. 7 days now. That's what, 175 hours. Is that right? It seems longer than that, because this is like my 5th character or something like that. No, it's been longer than that. But this character is 7 days old. Oh, my character is a week old now. How cute. So now we try again, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's play some Starfield. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're in here away from the world. My weight's acceptable. I have some problems. And cure all the afflictions and sleep for 24 hours. Southern San Andreas Autos.com. Oh, here, we got a free to class Walton. I'll take the hottest color, I guess. Yeah, I'll take a hot yellow. God damn it! The fucking VPN is fucking with my fucking horizon over and over and over again. Man, if you keep fucking with me, you piece of shit software developers, I'm gonna come kill you. I'm fucking serious. You keep stealing my fucking time. I don't care if you do it for free. Stop stealing my time, piece of shit software developers. Suck my dick. Fucking serious. Try again. I'm just gonna wait for the client to start. Give it 10 minutes or whatever it takes. Fucking so stupid. Piece of shit Windows cocksuckers. Piece of shit fucking game software developers. Piece of shit software developers and their fucking problems. Causing suffering for the entire known world. Worthless pieces of shit. So much worse than the goddamn Nazis. Killed more people. Bungled more lives. Bungled more governments and caused more problems and more destitution. Fucking worthless piece of shit software developers. Thank you. I wouldn't yell if it didn't break every goddamn 90 seconds across 15 clients. All 15 of them fucking breaking every 90 seconds or something. Doesn't matter, from the Windows on down to the Eve. It doesn't matter which one it is. Client after client, breaking. 2 days, 1 day after a reformat. Just complete bullshit, fucking assholes. Fuck you. Get out of the industry. You don't deserve to be there. Like you crash cars into the fucking wall. We know you do. You don't know how to design software. You suck dick at it. Stop doing it. Square Enix, you don't know how to design software. Stop doing it. You don't know how. You full-blown don't know how to do a website. You really don't. You just don't know how. You don't know how to make a game. You don't know how to make a website. Don't bother anymore. It's why 14 died. You don't know how to make a fucking game. You don't know how to make a fucking website. You just don't know. You don't know. Fuck, you will not let me into this lobby server. What is your fucking problem, piece of shit? Suck my fucking dick, piece of shit, software developer. Fucking suck my dick, worthless piece of shit, software developers. Suck my dick, worthless piece of shit, software developers. Can I get my UI back? No. What'd you do? Stop this now. Got him! Finally, I got a real load. For fuck's sake, you worthless piece of shit software developers. I don't care if you're free modders. You're still goddamn incompetent. You don't really help with your incompetence. You don't. Your incompetence doesn't really help anybody. I don't care if you do it for free. You're still incompetent. Like, why bother if you're incompetent? Why do something for free for other people if you're incompetent at it? It's sort of fucking weird. It's sort of like, nah, let somebody else with some skills do it. It's sort of weird. It's like, incompetent people try to take over the FFXI private server fucking community. And I know they're incompetent. I know Nozomi is incompetent. I know that the Wings fucking GMs were incompetent. One of them is my friends. One of them is a good friend named Prathan, and I know that man's goddamn incompetent. I listen to him freak out over trying to shoot somebody on Fortnite. Like, man's incompetent. Like everybody else in that fucking scene, they're incompetent. They don't have any idea how to play MMOs at a high level or anything like that. They're casuals. They're incompetent. They had real lives. Oh, is this guy chasing me? Yeah, I think he is. Son of a fucking bitch. No, he wasn't after me. Nice. Okay, let me in. Oh, thank God you finally let me the fuck back in. I've already been in once today, but because the piece of shit software developer is a piece of shit software developer. Something else I fucking forgot to do is I have to go into my folder. Because these software developers are so goddamn piece of shit incompetent. Their whole thing about, oh, you gotta run it in administrator. You gotta run it in administrator. Ever since Windows 7 is so fucking stupid. Do you know how much damage that has done to my life? Worthless piece of shit ass incompetent piece of shit ass incompetent software developers. You and your fucking admin rights and your user access control bullshit with your worthless ass fucking operating system and your fucking waste of life and your fucking terrible fucking incompetence in software code and fucking programming shit. Terribly sorry, but oh, you came and stole my elemental. Aww. Are you camping my elemental? You are. Why? I'm on the wrong page again for some reason. Okay, so good. This is over. I'm sick of cussing out the developers. I just want to pray for their fucking industry to fucking fall now. I don't need you anymore. I'll play your old offline games. I don't need worthless ass piece of shit software developers. I'd rather I didn't have you fucking assholes. You fucked this shit up so goddamn bad. Your cars suck. Your fucking games suck. Your fucking operating systems suck. Your AI sucks. All of your software fucking sucks. It's a vote of non-competence. And all you billionaire brawligarch cocksuckers from Zuck on down to the fuck. It doesn't fucking matter. You worthless piece of shit incompetent software developers are not a credit to the fucking world. Your disaster problems and your bad cell phones and your worthless software and your fucking baby boomer cocksuckery can suck a fucking dick, you worthless piece of shit cocksucker software developers. I say it every day, 15,000 times a day, because it is the biggest truth on the planet. It's the biggest truth on the planet. All of mankind put their faith in worthless piece of shit software developers who I wouldn't trust to make a calculator program. It's the fucking truth. I wouldn't trust them to make a calculator program. Want to know why? Because they can't. You want to know why? They can't. Shall we go look at the calculator program? I could open a whole bunch of videos and tell you about why this calculator fucking app is so fucking worthless. But we don't really need to, do we? Understand how goddamn dumb this calculator app is. Are you gonna give me you gonna give me something better? Yeah, I guess we could do a little bit better. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so I guess it's better now, but it wasn't like that for 37 years. Yeah, they finally made it better now. Yeah, I admit it. But it took him 37 years of fucking us in the ass and stealing our money. I don't really understand that. Fuck software developers. Fuck the video game fucking software development scene. Fuck From Software. Fuck Microsoft. Fuck Square Enix. Fuck all these worthless pieces of shit. Fuck all of them. Fuck EA. Fuck all of them. Fuck fucking... Everybody loves BioWare. Fuck BioWare. They're the worst one. Fuck all these worthless pieces of shit. Fuck Bethesda. Fuck all these assholes. Like, I'm dead serious, man. Like the worthless piece of shit software developers bought our election, screwed screwed our government, fucked our kids over, constrained 4 goddamn generations. Baby boomers constrained 4 generations to fucking poverty. I'm fucking pissed about it. I would kill them if I could. Fuck these worthless piece of shit, low fidelity piece of shit, low fidelity piece of shit software developers. Fuck them. Fuck them and their stupid low-fidelity asses. Fuck all the cars crashing into the walls. Fuck the fucking government being fucking bought by Bitcoin shitheads. Fuck the fucking piece of shit black hats who fucking screwed over our government this year. Fuck the software developers like Peter Thiel. Let's go watch a video about Peter Thiel and how he killed our country. Fucking worthless-ass piece of shit software developers. Sooner or later, somebody's got to pick it up. Someone needs to understand that all the rape and all the murder and all the war and all the problems and all the child molestation and all the stealing is primarily software developers. Not kidding. Not sorry. Not kidding either. Not being hyperbolic. No. Go track 100% of the last year's crime. And there's some school shootings and mass shootings in there and stuff and some Luigi's. But most of the rest of it is software developers fucking stealing. You can trace it back to the original fucking Satan software fucking development. Yeah, I use the software more than anybody else on the planet. I know. I'm the one who's most fucking beholden to it or whatever. I'm the one who has to deal with it the most. I'm fucking aware of it. It's why I'm so fucking angry with them. They've been stealing for far too fucking long. I want them out of here. I want them prosecuted, worthless pieces of shit. I'm fucking sick of you, Microsoft for military shitheads. Microsoft for military. Fucking IBM and the Holocaust shitheads, software developers. Fuck you. Fuck you, shithead software developers. I'm sick of you fucking stealing my time. I'm fucking sick of it. Go suck a dick and die, baby boomer shithead. Suck a dick and die, baby boomer fucking shithead software developer thief. Suck a dick and fucking die. You steal too much of my fucking time all the fucking time. Suck a dick and fucking die, you baby boomer software developer piece of shit Satan fuck. Suck my fucking dick and die, piece of shit software developers. This is what 37 years of dealing with software developers looks like. Since I was 6 years old with the Apple IIci, I've been dealing with goddamn software developers. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them in their stupid low-fidelity fucking asses. You can see how fucking bad their shit is. Watch the screen. Observe as I try to fucking erase this box. I'm like, oh, what does software developer want from me? Stupid piece of shit cocksucker. Fucking stupid-ass software developer cocksucker. Fuck you, Bethesda. Fuck you. Fuck you and the Microsoft that you rolled in on. You little butt-buddy cocksucker surf slaves. You know, surf slave drivers. You pieces of shit. You fucking .com cocksuckers. Fuck you. And I bought more of your software than anybody else on the planet, too. I'm your biggest customer. I'm your greatest customer. I played goddamn 140,000 pieces of software or something like that. And maybe 139,970 of them were bad. Something like that. Yeah, like maybe 30 of them were good. Fucking worthless ass piece of shit software developer thieves. I can't wait till the baby boomers are fucking gone. I can't wait. Well, look at the software developers suck dick in my fucking camera software. Look at it. Can you see it? Suck dick in you suck dick. It's camera software developer. I didn't touch the camera, but the software developer did. Show me on the doll where the software developer touched us all as a goddamn child and got busted for fucking buying children from fucking Jeffrey Epstein, like Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Like, fuck you, software developer. You're lucky I don't fucking kill you, piece of shit. I hate you more than fucking anything else. Nazis, rapists, and murderers combined. Software developers, way the fuck worse. Way, way worse. Cause more death and rape. Definitely sell more rape. Worthless pieces of shit. Fucking can't stand you. You think I'm fucking kidding? No. No. So we pray for the baby boomers to pass on peacefully in love and grace so that we can come and kill the fucking software developers without making them cry like little bitches. I can't wait till they're gone. I'm gonna crucify software developers like fucking Darth Vader did to the fucking Jedi. I'm gonna crucify software developers. I'm gonna chase them across the land with hot fucking iron brands, and I'm gonna chop off their legs and their fucking arms and take their tongues like the politicians, the people who fucked us over and killed us all. I'm not fucking kidding. I'll chop off their legs and their fucking arms. The day my mother dies, I'm coming after you, pieces of shit. You better believe it, pieces of shit. I'm coming for you. I'm done with your betrayal. I'm done with your fucking cocksuckery government. I'm done with your fucking Republican fucking betrayal traitors. I'm fucking done with your bullshit. You understand? I'm done with it. I'll kill you first before I deal with it. All of you, from the Peter Thiels on down to the calculator asshole for fucking Microsoft who sucks dick at making calculators. All of you guys, I'm coming for your fucking industry. You and the fucking politicians. I'm sick of the do-nothing Congress, and I'm sick of the backstabbing fucking software developers who sold fucking computers to the Nazis so they could kill Jews in the fucking war. 100 years ago, software developers were fucking causing us to lose world wars. I will not have a World War III. I will not put up with Donald Trump or fucking Putin fucking each other in the ass up there in the fucking world stage. I'll fucking kill them first, you understand? I will not watch software developers and fucking government fucking kill the human race. I will not stand by and do it. I'll come and kill you first, bitches, you understand? I'm that guy who's gonna show up the day after the fucking funeral and kill you, you understand? I'll fucking kill you pieces of shit. I will not put up with what you did to my world. Don't think you got away with it, you pieces of shit. You didn't. I'll fucking kill you first, you understand? You didn't get away with it. It's coming, bitch. We're coming for you. Expect us. Expect mighty things. You aren't it, worthless piece of shit, baby boomer, software developer, cocksucker traitors. You aren't it. I'm coming for your fucking ass, swiggity swooty, bitch. I'm coming for that fucking piece of shit, software developer, traitor booty. I'm coming for your fucking booty. Swiggity swooty, software developer cocksucker. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for that traitor, deep state oligarch booty. I'm coming. And I'm coming with weapons, not fucking hugs. May the baby boomers die and pass on with grace, and may their chokehold of poverty and sorrow fucking end, and my people will be free, and I will kill these fucking software developers who sold fucking child porn and children to our fucking politicians. I will fucking kill them, you understand? When there's no one less to shame me for it, I'll fucking kill them, you understand? You think I'm kidding? No, I'll have my say in the end. Like I told my mother the other day, I'll get what I fucking want, just like you, as I always did and always will. I'll get what I want in the end, bitch. You should fear me, software cocksuckers. I am coming for you. It's not some fucking exaggeration. I hate you more than Nazis, rapists, and murderers combined. Because you're about the same. You're about as good as all of them combined. You are the worst pieces of shit. The mafia went online and started raping children. Fuck you guys. I'll kill you first before I let you do this. I know all the piece of shit Republicans like to do nothing, like the Congress. That's not gonna happen when I take power out of their cold, dead, 105-year-old hands. I'm gonna take this shit and I'm gonna fucking fix it, you worthless pieces of shit. I won't truck with the world that you built. I will not play in the world of scams that you built. You know? I will not do it. I will not work for you. I will not pay your taxes. I will not vote for you. I will not, love you. I will not respect you. I will just kill you when the shamers are gone. When the baby boomers are gone who will shame me for acting like that, I will kill these worthless pieces of shit with my own fucking hands. I will kill Bill Gates with my own hands. It's not a threat. It's a promise. He won't be alive then. There'll be some other Peter Thiel shithead taking over the crown and trying to fucking Saruman the fucking world with Palantir like Peter Thiel. And I'll kill whoever fucking takes the crown. I'm not letting you fucking destroy the world with your piece of shit software fucking oligarch fucking war on the poor, you fucking poor lords. I'm not letting you do it. I'll fucking kill you first. You know? I'll kill you first. Watching you steal from me daily with these worthless piece of shit softwares. You're lucky I don't come to your fucking home, bitch. When I don't normally let people fucking steal from me. Wow, you missed the entire fucking mag, huh? You're that bad? You are that bad. You're so fucking bad, dude. Suck a dick, loser. Miss the entire mag Morse, cocksucker. What's that sound? Oh, yeah. Look at what the world that you built has done to me, you worthless piece of shit software developer, fucking brawligar cocksuckers. Look what it's done to me. I am your only son. Look what it's fucking done to me. Your fucking hate, your thievery, your baby boomer greed, and your shitheadness. Look at what it's done to me, you fucking pieces of shit. Look at what it's done to me. You will pay the price. I will bring it back. You know, your chickens will come home to roost. Look at what your fucking war on the poor and your war on the fucking poverty and your war on drugs and you throwing me in a paddy wagon with broken ribs and bouncing me around with broken ribs for 2.5 hours like Guantanamo Bay. I'm going to do that to judges. That's what I'm going to do to judges. I'm going to break every bone in their body. I'm going to throw them in the back of paddy wagons and I'm going to roll them around to every prison in the fucking city and watch and force them to watch while I burn the fucking prison and the backstabbing and the fucking betrayals that the fucking courts have enacted upon their own American fucking fellow Americans and shit. And I will watch judges, I will force judges with broken ribs to ride around in paddy wagons to fucking courthouses as I burn them the fuck down, you worthless pieces of shit. Fuck you and your fucking fascism. Fuck your right-wing fascism. Fuck your fucking fascism. Fuck your right-wing bullshit. Fuck your fucking control. Fuck your fucking money bullshit. Fuck your software development corruption. Fuck your fucking rent. Fuck your high rent. Fuck your fucking 5 houses and 3 cars. Fuck your Donald Trump. Fuck your Joe Biden. Fuck your Democrats. Fuck your Republicans. Fuck all of your fucking bullshit. I'm coming for you, swiggity swooty bitch. I'm gonna destroy all of it. And I will do it with grace. I'll wait until the last baby boomers die of old age. And then I'll come and take over this goddamn world. When I have no one left to shame me, I'm gonna take over this fucking world. I'm gonna slaughter this pig dog right-wing government. I'm gonna fucking hang them from the fucking rafters. And I'm gonna fucking burn the fucking courthouses and the prisons to the fucking ground, bitch. And yes, it is a promise. Yes, it is a threat. That is what I'm going to do to you when the last Peter Thiel dies. When the last Peter Thiel fucking dies, I'm taking my country back, shitheads. I'm gonna take it from your cold dead fingers, yeah, but I'm gonna take it back from you. Your fascism will not live past your death, you worthless pig dog, fascist cocksucker, Republican traitors. Your fascism will not live past your baby boomer cocksucker traitor ass deaths. That's not happening. It's not happening on my watch. That's not happening. You pieces of shit haven't heard a real person talk to you real in 37 fucking years. This is what it fucking sounds like. I'm a real person. I'm coming for you. Swiggity swooty bitch. Better protect that booty. You ever had 37 years of software rage build to a slow fucking boil where you just deal with software breaking every goddamn 9 seconds or something like that, and you just sort of go crazy over it for 37 fucking years, get fucking thrown in a fucking 2-year mental institution because you keep talking about blowing up the courthouses and killing the fucking politicians right to their fucking faces, so they just think you're crazy and they're like, you need help, you need help. I don't need help, you need help, you need help to save you from me. You need help to see you. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me, bitch. You're gonna need some help when you get done with me. You're the one who needs help. I don't need help. I'm normal. You fucking freaks aren't normal. You're the ones with 3 houses, 5 cars, and you know, in shame. You're the fucking shitheads who stole all the world's fucking money. You're the fucking shameful shitheads. You know. You're the shameful shitheads, motherfucker, and like I will bring, those chickens will come home to roost. Every time I watch a piece of software fucking break and another software developer fucking steal from me, I cross off another tally on the war that I'm gonna wage against software developers and fucking politicians. I'm sick of your fucking, like, your fucking era of darkness. Your dark ages, I'm fucking sick of your dark ages of anti-trans, you know, just totally homophobic, racist pieces of shit software developer, dinosaur, cocksucker, politician, right wing, left wing. Fucking doesn't matter. Fucking Republican fucking traitors. I'm fucking done with you shitheads. I'm done with you. You can keep on shitting up the world, turn the world into a toilet. I'll throw some fucking gasoline on it and light the shit on fire, watch the shit burn. I don't fucking care. When you're gone, I'm taking this back, bitch. You can fucking count on it. I'm taking all of it back. I'm bringing decency back. But I'll wait until you die, because I know you're too much of a pussy to handle it right now. Baby boomers are too much of a pussy to handle it right now. So I'm gonna fucking wait. I'll wait my 25 years. But when you're gone, I'm fixing all of this worthless piece of shit problems. I'm fucking fixing it. You can count on it. You can set your fucking clock to it. I don't care if you help me or not. It's gonna happen. But yeah, I'll wait to see if you guys ever gain some decency. They say it's never too late to take a fucked up life to a beautiful state. I keep looking at the PvP community and being like, nah, fuck you, you worthless pieces of shit are only worth a goddamn block, just like the fucking politicians, just like the goddamn fucking the fucking landlords, just like the fucking software developers. You pieces of shit don't deserve legs, arms, or a tongue. I'll take them from you. I don't like talking like Hitler, but you know, kind of did the Dark Ages for 37 years there. And yeah, and I'll take over your country. The stone that the builder refused shall be the head cornerstone, you fucking shithead Nazi fascists. The stone that the builder refused shall be the head cornerstone. Fuck Christianity, fuck God, fuck fucking dogma, and fuck the fucking Psalms. I speak in idiot fucking retard language speak to idiot retard languages who language people who need Psalms to understand anything in the fucking world. Here's the Psalm, bitch. You've done 37 years of Dark Ages. I don't want it anymore. I'm the prodigal son that you cast out with your piece of shit drug war and your fucking fascism. The chickens have come home to roost, and now I will quote biblical shit at you, like the stone that the builder refused shall be the head cornerstone, and I will reign in darkness like you did, because that's all I've ever known. You worthless pieces of shit. Fuck you and your fascist fucking war on the poor. Your piece of shit fucking fascist backstabbing software developer brawligard fucking cocksuckers who ruined my government, ruined software, ruined video games, ruined education, ruined rent, ruined America, ruined everything. And yes, I will come kill you. I will not live in the Dark Ages for 100 years of my life. I will not do that. Fuck you fucking traitor pieces of shit. Fuck you traitor pieces of shit. I won't work with you. I won't pay your taxes. I don't care what you do. Come and hunt me, bitch. You've already hunted me all of my life. Come and hunt me, bitch. I'm not fucking scared of you. Not never been scared of you because I'm not evil like you. You know what Google's fucking catchphrase is? It's I'm not, do not be evil. Right? That's literally Google's fucking like catchphrase that they've had all of their corporate life. Do not be evil. Ha! Google's fucking catchphrase is do not be evil. You know, AdSense revenue Google. They say do not be evil. Shut the fuck up, you worthless brawligarch software developer, Republicrat traitor. Shut the fuck up with your retardation Dark Ages. Shut the fuck up with your bullshit. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know how to use a fucking cell phone. Shut the fuck up. Okay, guys, let's go learn about how there's another piece of shit Republicrat pig dog fucking traitor named Peter Thiel actively making the Dark Ages happen as we speak. I want to use a couple of baby boomer women to deliver the message because I fear that they're all kind of retards and they need like people their own age, kind of. I don't need that, but they do. They need people their own age because that's the only people that they can trust. They backstabbed everybody else. So let's go do my little video list that I did today. Let's go learn about Peter Thiel, and the best way to learn about Peter Thiel is from a couple of baby boomer women who fucking hate his worthless pig dog Republican traitor fucking ass. You know, I'm dead serious too. Like, the best way to learn about him is his enemies. I swear to God, they're the ones who really watch him. Now watch. Let's learn about Peter Thiel and the right-wing, left-wing, Republican, Democrat cocksuckers who sold out our government, sold out our country, constrained 4 generations to poverty, and threw us all in jail for drugs. You think I'm kidding? Oh, it hurts. The truth hurts, don't it? You know? Truth hurts, donut. Yeah, we're coming for you. We'll wait till you pass because we love you, but we're coming for you, and we're going to destroy what you built, you worthless pig dog fucking Republican traitors. We are going to destroy what you built because it is an empire of sorrow built in the dark ages. Fuck you, worthless pieces of shit. If you had your way, black people would be dead, gay people would be dead, trans people would be dead. It would only be rich white people McDonald'sing the entire world and shit. Fuck you, worthless piece of shit, faithless pig dog traitors.
Another edition of This Fucking Guy. The series.
Welcome to a new edition of This Fucking Guy. I'm really pissed at fucking Peter Thiel. I'm really fucking pissed at him. I know that most of my problems stem from him. Like when I cuss a developer every fucking day. Who do you think I'm talking about? Jesus fucking Christ. Bobby Cockdick and motherfucking Peter Thiel. It's not fucking Ghost Crawler Cocksucker Street. It's fucking piece of shit Emperor Palpatine Peter Thiel.
Welcome to another edition of This Fucking Guy.
This Fucking Guy. The series where we talk about the piece of shit Republican backstabbing traitors who keep fucking our country to death.
That spotlights one guy making America worse and explains why they suck. I'm Erin Ryan, host of Crooked Media's Hysteria podcast.
And I'm Alyssa Mastromonaco, the other host of Crooked Media's Hysteria podcast.
Well, Alyssa, this episode we're talking about Peter Thiel, the Silicon Valley goblin and putrefying moral mass that is stinking up America in the shadows.
Like the Republican Party that he rolls with, stinking up America with their piece of shit carrion bird carcass, fucking piece of shit dead ass carcasses dying on the side of the fucking road like Joe Biden and Donald Trump. The same thing, the same party. All dying of old age on the side of the road, propping up with drugs to get over their fucking army horse syphilis or their child hooker syphilis.
A dead mouse in a crawl space.
We've covered other...
Go sniff some more hair in the back of the fucking pageant some more.
Ghouls on this show before. Mark Zuckerberg and Elon
Same
Musk,
thing, same guy.
Neither of those are quite as evil or strange
as Peter Thiel.
Elon Musk's
Fuck Peter Thiel and his stupid right-wing Nazi fucking piece of shit rich cocksucker ass. Just like all the software developers that he rolls with. Fuck all these worthless backstabbing traitors.
No globe of ketamine and empty promises, and Mark Zuckerberg.
I would say Elon Musk's brain is a snow globe of ketamine, and broken promises. Yeah, I would say.
Is a pathetic dork who wants more than anything to be cool and doesn't mind causing a genocide or two along the way.
Hey, thanks, oligarchs, for all the genocide. How many landfills and coral reefs did you kill with the iPhone, piece of shit? Suck my fucking dick, Apple cocksucker. Suck my fucking dick, Microsoft cocksucker. How many fucking, environmental problems did you pieces of shit cause?
Peter Thiel combines the worst of both of them. He's a fundamentally unlikable, revenge-obsessed, wretched little creep.
Like every Republican. Mr. Burns. If you want to understand who Republicans are, it's very simple. Think Mr. Burns or General Patton. One of the two. Mr. Burns or General Patton. That's the only range that Republicans come in.
Complains about taxes despite having more than anybody could ever need.
Fuck the worthless Republicans. I want to abolish your party. I'm gonna abolish your party, Republicans. You think I'm fucking kidding? I'm gonna abolish your party. I consider your party worse than the KKK. The KKK was a lot more honest than you. I would be okay with letting them exist. Well, no, I wouldn't. I kind of believe in honesty from haters. If they're gonna hate, I need them to be loud and very clear about it. But the Republicans, they're not loud or clear about anything except drug war. That's it. Drug war and get the Mexicans out of here. And, and get the trans out of here. Those are the 3 things that Republicans care about. Here are the 3 things that I care about. Abolishing the piece of shit, sexist, homophobic, anti-Semitic, Republican fucking cocksucker, dark theme of the fucking, imperial march of the bastards, right? Yeah, I want to abolish the Republican Party. I want to abolish the Democratic Party. And I want to abolish any sort of baby boomer leadership out of my goddamn fucking government before we all die a pauper's death. I want baby boomers out of my government now. They have no fucking idea how to live whatsoever. They build systems based off of serfdom and slavery and sorrow and begging. And I'm terribly sorry. I'm not gonna fucking do that to my country. I'm not gonna do that to my country. I'm terribly sorry. I'm not doing that.
It's to live forever despite seeming like an incurably miserable person who kind of hates life. He's amazing.
I love my life, but the only reason I love my life is I get to rage at you pieces of shit who are making my life worse. You know, who have always made my life worse. I love my life because I get to bitch about the pieces of shit who are killing us all. I love my life. Does it sound like I'm unhappy? I love my life. I'm not bitter and shitty like the Republican Party. I'm that guy who will kill the last Republican. Like Darth Vader went after the Sith, you know? I'm not sorry. Like Darth Vader went after the Jedi, but I'm gonna be okay. So this is one of the reasons why I didn't like the clone movies that much, or even the newer movies. Right? Is if you think about it, what's goose for the if you think about the yin yang, if you think about the Tao, you know the Tao. It looks like this. It looks like this. There's the symbol. It's a very simple one, right? So remember. For the last 500 years, piece of shit Republican fucking right-wing cocksucker fucking worthless Republic dogs have persecuted everybody who isn't rich and white. So now, for 500 years, it's been like that. So now, I believe it's time for 500 years of torturing piece of shit fascists in prisons built just for fascists. I think the only thing that fascists understand is prison. So understand, if we have 500 years of darkness with a little cell of white called the Civil Rights Movement, right? Then we also need 500 years of light with a tiny little dark symbol called the Republican Party that is surrounded by 90% good people. See it? For the last 500 years, it's been like this. It's been only Hitlers and Mussolinis and Alexanders and Napoleon Bonapartes and piece of shit right-wing cocksuckers who want to destroy the world with their anti-people of color, anti-gay, anti-fucking education, you know, pro-rich people fucking bullshit. It's been like that for 500 years. So now, it's time for the dark ages of right-wing Republican fucking war and world wars to end. And it's time to bring 500 years of love, and the only law that I want is no war and no rape. That's it. The only two laws that I want, that's it, is no war and no rape. That's it. If you're stealing, it's because somebody's suppressing you and stealing from you. If you're murdering somebody, it's because they threatened to murder you. I really feel this way. If we can live in our light, if we can live our life in light, and we can be like this side of the Tao instead of 500 years of this side of the Tao, we can allow the Republican Party to still exist. But it's got to be that little small dot in the big sea of white, you know. It needs to be a big sea of light, and Satan can reside in a little circle down there in Georgia, and you know, Alabama and Mississippi, little small 3/4 state little place where they still have slavery and cotton thorns in your palms and all this, right? Yeah, I'd give them 4 states of the union, but I really don't want Republicans in 46 of the 50 states. I want to make it illegal for Republicans to leave Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. I really do. I want to make it illegal for them to leave those places, and then we can bring a 500 years of the light ages, you know, of years of light and happiness and growth, and we forward this generation like they wanted to do in the 60s. And we must constrain Republicans to a very small room in the House. We must segregate Republicans. We must segregate them like they wish to segregate us. They cannot have any more power in this system. And yeah, the day after my mother passes, I will full-blown come with whatever it takes, whatever power structure it takes. I will come and try to abolish the Republican Party. You can fucking count on it. Expect us. I don't want them any further than 4 states in the South. Their darkness and their racism and their shithead bullshit towards trans people or gay people or people of color or people from other countries and shit. They're fucking worthless, straight from hell. Satan built fucking like a parade of hate that can get constrained to 4 little states in the Union. The other 46 are the North. You understand? And I want my civil war. I will kill you, Donald Trump. Do you understand? You will fall to my hand. And this isn't some fucking, you go ahead and ban me. You go ahead and throw me in fucking jail. I will kill the Republicans who live in this country who are killing us. And I will abolish the Republican and Democratic parties. And I will build a new, like 9-party state that has nothing to do with haters or racists or fucking fascists, or rich people trying to constrain everybody else to poverty, or anything else. We need 500 years of light. If this isn't it, I want to constrain and abolish the Republican Party to 4 states in the Union. I'm done with them. I'm not tolerant of them. I'm more intolerant to the right wing than the right wing is intolerant of black people or Mexicans. I don't want them in my country or my world anymore. I would kill them if given a chance. I would fight this civil war. I'm sick of banding about with the tribal war. I'm sick of it. I want to fight these worthless pieces of shit and win.
Reason that our government and
my mother, my country, my people, the founding fathers, my best friends, all the people that I love and respect, they raised me better than to accept the Republican Party for what it is right now.
tech sectors are currently dominated by
And I will abolish Peter Thiel.
Misanthropic frauds. He's a reason that libertarians will not be beating the allegations.
Fuck the Libertarian Party!
That they are the worst.
If you ever roll right wing in any fucking way or fucking form besides gun rights, you're a fucking idiot and I don't want you in this country. Fuck you. You worthless backwoods fucking hick. Fuck you.
And perhaps most awful of all, he is the reason that we as a nation have been cursed with J.D. Vance.
Yep.
Unforgivable. Peter Thiel was born in Frankfurt, Germany on October 11th, 1967.
Look, the pieces of shit who are destroying America like the right-wing Republican cocksuckers Elon Musk and Peter Thiel weren't even born here. That's how low fidelity, low faith they are. They weren't even born here, but they came to a place where they don't live, and they shat all over that place that they don't live until it was destroyed. That's how low faith and pig dog infidelity these pieces of shit right-wing cocksucker Caucasian men actually are.
Same year as Laura Dern, Nicole Kidman, Jason Statham, Julia
Roberts.
You
understand? I'm prejudiced against all racists. No hesitation. You go ahead and kill me with your high-powered rifle from across the street like John Lennon. You go right the fuck away. I've known all my life that was how I was going to die. I knew it. I knew that I would run my mouth and get shot by some pig dog right-wing cocksucker. I knew it.
Now, the reason I'm bringing these people up is to point out that Peter Thiel has access to more resources than all of those beautiful celebrities, and he still
combined
looks like a leftover turkey leg.
When you've gotten so rich at the expense of the rest of us, the least you could do is look hot.
Thiel was raised an evangelical Christian, and his parents raised him in several locations where one might
Peter Thiel was raised completely evil.
Expect a supervillain.
Just say. He was raised as a supervillain in an extremely hardcore right-wing Christian community. You know, Satan, evil.
To congeal Germany, an illegally held uranium mining colony of apartheid-era South Africa, the Bay Area.
Another word for it, apartheid. Apartheid.
His parents banned
Satan. Same thing. Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, South African racism, and, apartheid are all a combination of the right wing. What's the boil down to the lowest common denominator? The right wing. Satan.
and TV until he was in middle school. A cautionary tale for any moms and dads out there who were thinking of...
Please stop disconnecting me every 10 minutes and forcing me to do a 20-minute load. How much does that cost your servers every day, you worthless pig shit, fucking worthless brain dead cocksucker fucking software developer? How much does it cost you in money every year for me to relog into this client over and over and over and over and over again and download 60 gigs in mods every single time you kick me off of this? I don't know, but with that kind of money, I would fund a personal war against the pig shit fucking cocksucker software developers. I would take the money that I would save if you idiots didn't run the world, and I would use it to kill all the software developers. I'm terribly sorry. I've taken so much up the fucking ass all of my life from you worthless pieces of shit with your drug wars and your computer software and your fucking betrayals and your right wing and your cocksucker Republicans and all the problems and breaking my ribs and throwing me in the back of a paddy wagon and, you know, and all that shit and bouncing me around for 2.5 hours like fascist, Satanist pieces of shit that you are. Yeah, I hate you. I do. I hate you, and I would kill you if I could. No hesitation. So go ahead and cancel me. I don't care. I would kill you if I could.
Raising their children screen-free.
I don't like you. I want to fight that war. You guys are scared of the Civil War. I know what the next Civil War is going to be because the last one was about a real reason, which was ending slavery. The next Civil War will be just killing all the fascists before they kill us. There's no truly wonderful push there to free black people from being slaves or anything like this. The next Civil War will be about killing Donald Trump, Peter Thiel, and fucking, I don't know, Bannon or whatever before they kill us.
And like a lot of lonely little...
Kill Mr. Burns before he constrains the whole world to the Springfield power plant and nuclear meltdowns the entire culture.
Nerds, he got really into J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings.
So did I.
That he'd memorized.
But instead, I used my message to spread a message of love, which is kill all Republicans before they kill us, you know? It is a message of love. It is. Kill all Republicans before they kill us is the biggest message of love you've ever heard in your entire life. I'm the only one brave enough to say it. It's sort of like kill the rapist after he raped your daughter. You know, it's kind of insane, but... Or he'll just keep raping your daughter. It sucks to say it that boldly. But I mean, it is the case. That is what the right wing is.
The Hefty Trilogy.
Be so for real, Peter. No, you didn't.
So yeah, I take the same right-wing message that they poisoned me with all of my life with all those Mario Vassar films like T2 and, you know, Aliens and all this other shit. All your Space Marine, Halo, cocksucker, democracy, right-wing, Little Eichmann, fucking like coding and broadcasting. You could take it up and shove it up your Robert Ludlum fucking Rainbow Six ass, and I will kill you for constraining my culture to war. I will kill you. You understand?
A lot of nerds.
It's only right. It's what you taught me to do. And I'm going to constrain your right-wing, backwoods, piece of shit, hick, cocksucker, Christian ass to 4 states in the Union. And I'll keep the other 46 holy and clean. And you can have your 4 states in the South so you can bang your Bible and fuck your cousin, call black people evil and kick the Mexicans out of there. You go right the fuck ahead with your worthless piece of shit pig dog traitor asses. But I'm only giving you 4 states in the fucking Union, you pig dog traitor bastards. And yeah, you come kill me for speaking freely. No, I'm not drunk. I'm the most sober I've ever been. I mean what I say. And no, I'm not being hyperbolic. No, I don't pay. No, they don't pay me to say this. No, I'm not making ad revenue. Nobody can give me any ad revenue. I'm the most evil, subversive motherfucker on the fucking planet. You think Hassan's bad? You want to kill Hassan or Ethan or Ethan's wife or whatever for being like, you know, political? Oh my God! Wait till you fucking meet me. I want to abolish the right-wing party. I want to constrain you to 4 states in the Union. I want to take America back from the fucking fascists. And no, I don't like you. And no, I don't like your religions. No, I don't like your fucking beliefs. No, I don't like the color of your skin even. I don't like you. How's it feel? How's it feel to finally understand what racism actually feels like? I don't like you because you're white. And I will constrain you to 4 states of the Union. I don't like you because you're white. You understand? White people were not very good to America.
Peter got really...
You understand how the racism feels? Now, understand how that feels, but put somebody else in your shoes. You understand why I hate you so much. That's what you did to every other race known to man for the last 500,000 years.
Good at chess, carrying around a case of...
Fuck you guys. I don't care if you're good at chess or you're good at Palantir or butt-fucking us all to death with your right-wing power structure. I don't care if you're good at it. I'm going to kill you still. Doesn't matter. The minute that the last bit of decency is dead, and the baby boomer cocksucker, you know, death grip on our fucking hearts and souls of poverty and sadness finally fucking ends, I will come for you, bitch. I will come for you. It's a promise. You didn't get away with this. I just let you subside in the name of decency. But you didn't get away from this. I'm coming, swiggity swooty. I'm coming to kill your fascist pig dog fucking traitor ass right-wing booty. I'm coming for you. You understand? And I won't ever fire a shot. I'm gonna get the decent people around you to fucking hang you in Times Square. I'm gonna step like fuck. I'm not gonna fire a shot like you pig dog traitors. No, I'm not violent like you. I'm gonna step like Gandhi, and I'm gonna lead a peaceful revolution in the hearts and minds and souls led in civil disobedience, and I'm never gonna fire a shot like you faithless pieces of shit. I'm never gonna kill you. I'm going to force you to give it up. I'm going to force you to give up your fascism. I'm going to force you to do it like Gandhi did to the British. I'm going to force you to do it. Fuck you, fucking worthless pig dog Republican traitors in the do-nothing Congress that you rolled in on. And your anti-Mexican, anti-gay, anti-fucking trans, bullshit-ass, worthless community that I don't love and don't respect. Fuck all of you fucking worthless pig dog traitors.
Blazoned with a sticker that read, "Born to Win." A 2011...
No, you're born to lose. You lost all of our money. You lost our country. You lost our respect. You lost World War II. You lost Vietnam. You lost Afghanistan. You lost all our money. You lost the bank crisis. You lost COVID. You bungled it. You lost Build Back Better. You didn't build back better. You're losers. You've never succeeded in anything. You didn't succeed in civil rights. You consult Battle of the Los Angeles if you don't believe me. You didn't succeed at anything. Your entire culture is fucking losers that just steal money from people, and we all know it now. You can't hide anymore, you fucking losers. I know you're losers. You're worse than me. I've done so much more with my life than you piece of shit pig dog Republican traitor losers with 5 houses and 5 cars. I've done so much more than you with my life.
Of Teal in the New York Times claims that when he lost matches in college, he'd knock the chess pieces off of the board.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't care about being a bad loser. Hey, you know, someone yesterday asked me, hey, are you that guy who crashes out all goddamn day after somebody kills you? And I was like, yeah, I didn't respond to him because that would be responding to a worthless piece of shit who's bringing down the community with his pointless negativity that I didn't ask for, right? But since he asked... No, cocksucker, I'm not that guy. I'm that guy who's decent. I'm the last decent person left in this community. And you just ganked me on the side of the road like a piece of shit pig dog, like purse snatcher. And yeah, just like the pieces of shit in the non-consensual right-wing fucking community who in the PvP free-for-all community, the non-consensual hardcore PvP community, you know, just like Donald Trump and all that shit. I am gonna kill you in the fucking end. You didn't win this. You just got numbers. I will kill you in the fucking end, and I hope to see you at the battle at the, battle at Clash Creek or whatever it is. At the battle of Cremation Creek. I will see you, bitch, and I will cremate you. Fuck the right wing. No, I'm not gonna let you live. No, I don't like you. I don't respect you. I don't value your lives. I'm gonna use peaceful people to string you up in the Times Squares for your fucking crimes, and I'm gonna prosecute you for the crimes you committed, like the Nuremberg trials at the end of World War II. Don't get it twisted. I'm a swiggity swooty. I'm coming for that Republican traitor booty. No. You especially, Peter Thiel. You're first on the fucking list, Palpatine. You're first on the list, Palpatine. You'll be lucky if you live at the end of the year.
Say.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about all the other people you've been shitting on for 50 years. Just like Luigi, right? The Veni Vidi Vici or whatever, they're gonna come get your ass. They can't take the fucking fascism any longer. I can't either.
Show me a good loser, and I'll show you a loser.
Yeah, show me a good loser, right? And I'll show you a loser. Yeah, I'm gonna scream and crash out every single time one of you pieces of shit acts like a purse snatcher and jumps me in public in front of all the other pieces of shit and laughs at the fucking complete loss of our fucking self-respect. No, I'm just gonna kill you, you know? I don't mean kill you. I mean kill the idea that is you. Kill the Republican Party, abolish the Republican Party. Kill Christianity, abolish Christianity. Kill the right wing of the world, you know?
TL continued to be a contrarian little shit, majoring in philosophy and founding...
No, I'm going to major in philosophy, but contrarian. You know, I'm going to go back and do Holocaust studies because I'm convinced that Peter Thiel is trying to make a new Holocaust. I very much do believe this. Just yesterday, I watched a video about how they're painting the walls at the Mexican border black so that the sun will soak the walls and make the metal super hot, so it'll scald people to death who try to climb the walls to get away from the fascism in their country. So they, you know, nobody can escape. There will be no shelter here for Mexicans. The fascists have taken over Mexico, and they are killing Mexico. The fascists have taken over America, and they are killing America. And no, we can't hop over to Mexico any more than they can hop over here. There will be no shelter here.
The Stanford review.
Like John Steinbeck, there will be no shelter here after the pig dog Republican traitors fucked us over and killed us in fucking, you know, what's the word, what's it called when the Congress sits around and does nothing? They filibustered the Congress for 67 years. And yes, I am going to abolish your parties. I can't have you killing my country. Now, the reason I don't come kill you right now today, and I mean this too, is because I have beloved friends, beloved ex-girlfriends, beloved family, people that I love who respect me, who just don't want me to act like that, so I won't. But the minute that those people are gone, I'm going to show up at your fucking front door, and I'm going to roll down Rodeo with a fucking shotgun. These piece of shit Republican pig dog traitors haven't seen a brown skinned man since their fucking grandparents bought one. You think you've seen intolerance and hatred and racism and bigotry? Wait till you see how I feel about Republicans and fucking racists and bigots and fascists. Wait till you see what I'm gonna do to them. I'll give you an example. Here's my demo. Here's my demo before the early access, right? Here's my demo concepts. I want to chop off their legs, chop off their arms, and chop off their tongue, and forbid anybody to help them afterwards, because I can't have them walking around like educating other people with their messages of hate. I can't have them swinging their arms against their own fellow Americans, and I can't have them wagging their tongues against their own fellow Americans with their anti-trans bullshit, their fucking Democratic filibusters, and their piece of shit pig dog Republican traitors like Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, and Donald Trump. You know, apartheid fascists.
View, a conservative campus publication, all the while getting angrier at everybody prettier, more popular, or less gay than he was. At the time, Thiel was in the closet, and given his Christian upbringing, seems like he kind of hated himself for it.
The only thing he hated more than himself was, and is, everybody else. In one profile, an unnamed acquaintance who had known Thiel for many years gave him this glowing review. I'm not sure how much value he places on the more intimate human emotions. I've never seen him express them. It's certainly not the most developed aspect of his personality.
Yikes. Thiel was heavily influenced by the philosopher Rene Girard, who might be a perfectly lovely person in real life, but whose work has influenced the thought of such unpleasant cultural barnacles as
Hitler
Peterson and Camille
Jordan
Paglia.
Peterson.
Girard pioneered something called mimetic theory, which, without getting too in the weeds, claims that humans desire things based on what they perceive others want, but that when other people desire the same things, conflict and violence can arise. The way to stave off violence.
I don't want your fucking world. I don't want your money. I don't want your government. I don't want your Republican pig dog traitor party. I don't want anything that you have. I don't want it. And that's how I know that you're worthless. Completely worthless. I don't want anything that you have. You're worthless. We have to get you out of here before it's too late. Your dark ages must end. You are worthless. You have not helped us. You are our enemy.
Rivalry is to bundle the blame onto a scapegoat group. Sacrificing this group is necessary to restore.
You know, Jews. Yeah, he's talking about Jews. When she says not to get too deep into the weeds here, but she is talking about the right-wing hating Jews. I'm just gonna say it.
Peace.
Man, that sounds a lot like cancel culture. I thought we didn't like cancel culture.
Yes, actually, if you want to get dorky about it, Girard has some compelling ideas to explain why everything seems so fucked up lately. Basically, society is in a mimetic spiral where people are constantly locked in ever-escalating mimetic rivalries without a clear off-ramp, as scapegoats pile up left and right in the form of small-time insurance middle managers who lose their jobs because they got filmed throwing bread and saying the N-word at a sandwich shop employee. So, the way to come out on top in a world driven mad by mimetic desire is to be a contrarian. Or, well, this is less fun, go out of your way to feel empathy for outgroups. It might
I don't feel empathy for right-wingers. They don't feel empathy for us. That's what they deserve. You give what you get.
Libertarian did.
It's as good as it, as good as it gets, you know. Like, you haven't treated us with respect. You've thrown us in your prison industrial complex. You've constrained us to five generations of poverty. You built a prison industrial complex instead of a fucking government. You suppress black people, suppress Mexican people, suppress people of color, Chinese, Japanese. You've thrown Japanese people, Japanese Americans, people born in America who had nothing to do with it. You've thrown them in fucking imprisonment camps. That's what the right wing does all the time. I'm done with you. I want to kill you. How long till I'm allowed to kill the right wing, guys? How long till it's decent to kill the right wing? How long? I want it very badly.
Not so.
I have hunted police before. Have you ever hunted police before? I've hunted police before. I have more reason than most to hate orcs.
Be the next Bill Gates. He set out to be the next William Rehnquist. Thiel attended Stanford Law School, but his Supreme Court dreams died when he was rejected as a clerk by both Justice Antonin Scalia and Justice Anthony Kennedy. He had a brief legal career. We can't find evidence that he ever took or passed the bar, but after a few short years, metaphorically knocked the pieces off the chessboard of the legal profession and moved into smug contrarian commentary.
From William Rehnquist to Bill O'Reilly.
Unfortunately, political punditry requires a modicum of charisma. And Peter Thiel has the charisma of a garden slug. Here's a supercut of him on his 3.5-hour long appearance on Joe Rogan's podcast in 2024. This about sums it up.
Why do they all talk like they have Asperger's? These guys don't have Asperger's. They think they have Asperger's. They don't.
And the thing that's
this is some kind of social media disease where they're doing a nervous tick because they see a lot of other social media people with nervous ticks.
It's because it's instead of the
No.
Now, imagine that guy, but with 23 years less experience being a human being.
Still, there are plenty of places in American media for ugly men who don't care if you hate them. So in 1995, when everybody else his age was going to concerts, Peter Thiel and his edgelord friend David Sachs were writing a joyless book-length screed against multiculturalism run amok on college campuses called The Diversity Myth.
So let's speed run through some of the claims the pair made in The Diversity Myth. First, they described date rape as belated regret.
Some sinister shit right there.
Yeah, but it gets worse. As an example of rape awareness run amok, they pointed to the 1991 case of a Stanford student who claimed she'd been raped after drinking too much. They wrote, quote, although the alleged perpetrator was clearly guilty of serving alcohol to an underage woman and taking advantage of her resulting lack of judgment, there was no sexual assault. Understandably, however, the woman regretted the whole incident afterwards. End quote. The quote-unquote underage woman who they're strongly implying made up being raped because she felt bad was a 17-year-old freshman.
Brought to you by the spokespeople for Rohypnol. Thiel and Sachs concluded that actually the anti-rape movement was about hurting men, writing, quote, the purpose of the rape crisis movement seems as much about vilifying men as about raising awareness.
Thiel at the time was still in the closet. Nothing to throw off the scent of a gaydar like coming to the defense of dorm room rapists. In 2016, for 21 years after the Diversity Myth's pub date, Thiel had the following to say: I wish I'd never written those things. Rape in all forms is a crime. I regret writing passages that have been taken to suggest otherwise. Alyssa,
but you still said them. You're not.
Aaron,
there's no sorry. There's just.
Possible.
I regret it.
Sachs also said real diversity requires a diversity of ideas.
Regret is not sorrow.
A bunch of like-minded activists who resemble the bar scene from Star Wars.
And he loves that joke. He uses it so many times. And then there was the Keith Raboy incident. Raboy was a part of Sachs and Thiel's collegiate cabal of unfuckables. To make a point about free speech, I guess, one fateful night Raboy and two other Stanford students started yelling homophobic slurs near the home of a lecturer. Raboy admitted to being part of the group that yelled, I hope you die of AIDS. I didn't say the F slur, I said forget, but we bleeped it so it would sound kind of like I was saying the word. The university declined to punish the students, setting off a firestorm.
Guess who Sachs and Thiel thought was in the wrong? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't the shitheads shouting an anti-gay slur outside of somebody's home. They compared student anger in response to Raboy to a witch hunt, the Spanish Inquisition, and the book 1984. They hailed Raboy as a brave free speech warrior.
Okay, Alyssa, would a
What?
gay guy defend a dude who yelled the F slur at a university staff member? Checkmate, self-hate. Decades later, Teal would claim that his views on identity politics were now more nuanced. But in a 2023 essay in the New Criterion that really could have used a heavy-handed edit, Teal doesn't sound as contrite, writing, "When I look back on the diversity myth, almost 3 decades later, I still think that almost every point we made was right. There was
Nope.
very little that was wrong, which is both gratifying and depressing." The diversity myth was not a success. It sold few copies and was not part of the conversation in academia, and the news media pretty much ignored it. One unimpressed Goodreads reviewer characterized the book as an ode to the author's own imperiled entitlement. So now that Teal has failed at being a hotshot judge and also failed at being a hotshot thought leader, he turns his sights on a sector where it's actually not hard to be psychopathic and succeed: finance.
Teal made some money trading derivatives and started his own firm in 1996. A couple years later, he and Max Levchin started PayPal. PayPal was originally supposed to be a libertarian banking paradise where people could transmit money easily without the pesky meddling of government regulations.
As Teal's PayPal was ascendant, another South African shithead by the name of Elon Musk was also trying to make an internet bank called X. You love that letter, Elon. PayPal and X merged and Musk became the CEO. However, it wasn't long before those tricksy Teal loyalists at the company, known this day embarrassingly as the PayPal Mafia, ousted Musk while Musk was on his honeymoon and replaced him with Teal.
To paraphrase a widely used quote from a 2022 book on Teal by Max Chafkin, Teal thinks Musk is a fraud and Musk thinks Teal is a sociopath.
Heartbreaking. The worst people you know just made some great points. eBay bought PayPal in 2002 for $1.5 billion. From the sale, Teal made $55 million. Being that rich means that people will suck up to you by repeating your own self-aggrandizing mythology back to you until you believe that it's real. That's how Elon Musk, who is not nor has ever been an engineer of any kind, somehow fancies himself some kind of genius engineer. It's how casino bankrupter Donald Trump believes that he is a business genius.
We often see good luck misattributed to intelligence, especially in the world of tech. That's why we wrote a little jingle to remind our viewers of something very important. Just because you're rich,
will he win this
doesn't
one
make
too?
you smart.
Just because you're rich doesn't make you
Smart. Just because you're rich doesn't make you smart. Money does not equal IQ. I know that that's what you desire most in the world. Money equals pussy, right? Money equals IQ. Money equals power. No, money equals money. That's it.
Extraordinary.
Make that my ringtone. Teal's next lucky move was choosing to be the first outside investor in Facebook. A $500,000 loan gave him control of 10% of the company in its early days, and he did make a shitload of money off his Facebook investment, but he could have gotten a lot more money if he hadn't sold 20 million shares of Facebook months after its IPO and declined to purchase A shares.
He'd also be a lot richer if he'd invested early in Tesla. Remember, he was avowed frenemies with Elon Musk, but he didn't because he's a climate change skeptic.
When Teal branches out beyond the tech sector, his name isn't quite as synonymous with success.
At one point, Peter Thiel tried to break into the world of fine dining with a restaurant called Frisson in San Francisco, which he opened with chef Daniel Patterson in 2004. Here's a description from the restaurant's now-defunct website.
A first kiss, a flirtatious glance, a sip of champagne, a bite of caviar, all that delights and excites. Welcome to Frisson, a stylish blend of high design, fine cuisine, and contemporary music. We fuse together exquisite cuisine available late into the evening with stunning architecture and an exciting, high-energy ambiance. A few unhinged references to deviant sexuality, and you've got yourself a monologue for SNL's Stefan. Frisson also had the reputation for being overpriced and trying way too hard. Frisson, like the diversity myth, was a flop, closing permanently in 2008. That's because fundamentally uncool people cannot create cool things. Also in 2004, Teal provided the seed money for a men's lifestyle and NASCAR magazine called American Thunder, to be run by his former Stanford Review buddy Lucas Mast.
American Thunder did not sell. Powered only by the audacity of the two overconfident college libertarians with only a passing knowledge of the subject matter, the magazine published just a few issues before shuttering at the end of 2004.
Peter Thiel also invested in several companies that never made anything, among them Lightsail Energy, which was
like
a startup
Elon.
that sold compressed air tanks to be used to power.
Actually, he made a
scooters.
flamethrower.
The company existed
Flamethrower
from
was real.
2008 to 2018 and never produced a single product.
Teal also invested in a mobile payment app called Klinkle, with such a ridiculous history that it sounded like a plotline from the HBO show Silicon Valley.
Klinkle roared onto the scene in 2011 when a 20-year-old Stanford student named Lucas Duplan started collecting seed money for a new payment sending app. He was on the Forbes 30 Under 30 list. He had 50 employees, a waiting list to join Klinkle, 100,000 names long, and still nobody knew what the fuck the app even did. Anyway, surprise, surprise, giving a 20-year-old boy $30 million for a product that doesn't yet exist is, generally speaking, not a great idea. Klinkle went tits up in May 2016.
Peter Thiel's first hedge fund was also a bust. Thiel founded Clarium Capital Management LLC in 2002. At first, the firm did well. Its assets under management swelled to $8 billion by June of 2008. But it's easy to make money in a bull market, and what Thiel's firm did next calls into question his business acumen.
Just because you're rich doesn't make you smart. By the middle of the summer of 2008, the market started to tank due to years of dramatic under-regulation, leading to a collapse of an entire asset class, which threatened to bring down the entire American economy. Which you'd think would be a libertarian's dream, right? Under-regulation, we love it. Ever the contrarian, Thiel bet on the government disappointing him by intervening before the bottom really fell out. He went long on a whole bunch of stocks. That means he bet the market would go up. And we know what happened next. The market did not go up because the government did not intervene enough to stop stocks from continuing their nosedive. The next year, Thiel shorted stocks, aka bet that the market would go down just in time for stocks to go up again. By 2011, Clarium's holdings were down to $350 million, and most of it was Thiel's own money.
In a zippy little 2017 interview with New York Times' Maureen Dowd, Thiel declared that the age of Apple was over.
He said, "We know what a smartphone looks like and what it does. It's not the fault of Tim Cook, but it's not an area where there will be any more innovation." Since then, Apple has made hundreds of billions of dollars, launched AirPods and Apple TV Plus, and introduced better, more interesting phones. During that interview, Thiel also declared that Star Wars was better than Star Trek because Star Trek is for communists and Star Wars is for capitalists, which is the lamest reason I've ever heard for liking Star Wars.
In 2007, the website Valleywag published a story under the headline, "Peter Thiel is totally gay people." The post was meant to call out the timidity of tech investors to engage with people who were outside of the typical founder mold. But Peter got big mad about being publicly outed against his will. He'd only started coming out to his friends when he was in his early 30s in 2003, and he wasn't yet ready to go wide with the news yet.
Years later, according to a book about Thiel, a young Australian Thiel acolyte, Aron D'Souza, suggested to Thiel that they should engage in a revenge plot against Valleywag's parent company Gawker by bankrolling legal action against the company by a separate plaintiff, offense TBD. Peter Thiel, always down for some plotting, was game. For those of you who are not there when the dark magic of the internet was written, like me, Gawker.com was, at its founding, a website that existed to publish embarrassing and tabloidy stories about figures in and around the self-serious New York City media industry. As it matured, that sensibility applied to all public figures, celebrities, politicians, and random scammers and gadflies alike.
So in October 2012, Gawker published a secretly recorded tape starring former professional wrestler Hulk Hogan having sex with his best friend Bubba the Love Sponge, Clem's wife. The company had gotten the tape from a tipster, and it was later claimed that after Bubba secretly recorded the tryst in 2006, he kept the tape in his desk at the radio station where he was a DJ. A rival DJ allegedly stole the tape and sent it to Gawker in some kind of Bonkers, Florida shock jock DJ war. When the tape hit Gawker's site, Hulk threatened to sue, and that's where Peter Thiel came in via his Australian intermediary.
God, Peter Thiel loves a plot. So, Alyssa, as you know, I worked for Gawker's sister site Jezebel off and on from about 2010 until late 2015. And while I had nothing to do with any editorial decisions involving the Hulk incident, I was in a front row seat for the legal saga that unfolded. By late 2014 or early 15, it was clear that something strange was underfoot. Like Hogan's legal team kept dragging things on, and that made the company's representatives suspicious that somebody else was paying Hogan's legal bills. Well, in 2016, it was revealed that the mystery benefactor was Silicon Valley's Nosferatu himself, Peter Thiel. And he told the New York Times that the reason he'd done it wasn't revenge, but specific deterrence meant to preserve the privacy of ordinary people. You know, ordinary people like Hulk Hogan. Also in 2016, a jury in Florida awarded the Hulkster $140 million in damages in the suit. Gawker Media sold off its assets with the exception of Gawker.com, which shut down. Eventually, the award was reduced from $140 million to $31 million. We can't say for sure that the Valleywag outing radicalized Thiel, but I can't say that it didn't either. Because shortly after 2007, Thiel started throwing money at political candidates. And like the money that he threw at Silicon Valley startups, some of the places he lavished his cash were real clunkers.
Thiel gave millions to support the failed 2008 and 2012 presidential campaigns of Ron Paul. He supported the failed California gubernatorial campaign of tech executive Meg Whitman, and in 2016 he initially supported the political candidacy of former Hewlett-Packard executive Carly Fiorina, whose campaign sputtered out like an HP machine trying to print a two-sided document.
Thiel's political wins were few and far between, save Ted Cruz's 2012 Texas Senate victory. But in 2016, Thiel had his chance to take his biggest contrarian political gamble yet, Donald Trump. Trump, at the time, was having trouble getting a foothold in Silicon Valley, which had spent the last 8 years cozying up to the Obama administration. Because Thiel does whatever he perceives is the opposite of the popular thing, the MAGA movement was a natural fit. He got so into MAGA world that he spoke at that year's Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Ohio. But when he gave his speech, he became the first openly gay man to speak at the RNC. Emphasis on openly.
When I was a kid, the great debate was about how to defeat the Soviet Union. And we won. Now we are told that the great debate is about who gets to use which bathroom. This is a distraction from our real problems. Who cares? Of course, every American has a unique identity. I am proud to be gay. I am proud to be a Republican.
But I don't like trans bathrooms.
Most of all, I am proud to be an American.
Okay. My favorite...
What kind of gay man is gonna yell about trans bathrooms, you fucking weird, crazy shithead?
part of that clip is that
fucking demented, crazy right-wingers are just cracked. Fucking dumb.
Is listening to him. They're all talking over him until he gets to the word bathroom, and then they all laser in and get real focused.
Once Trump was elected, Thiel was appointed to his transition team. No possible conflicts of interest in having a billionaire recommend appointments to roles that regulate industries directly impacting him, right?
Oh, in 2018, Peter Thiel claimed he was taking his ball and going home from Silicon Valley because of woke, and outlets like CNBC reported it as though Thiel was leaving the liberal hellhole that was the Bay Area and taking all of his businesses with him to some exotic locale like Bismarck, North Dakota, or Charleston, South Carolina. They reported that he might even be resigning from the board of Facebook.
But if you read past the headlines, it turns out he was only moving slightly south in California, maybe a half-day's drive to the liberal heck hole of Los Angeles. The only businesses he was relocating with him were the Thiel Foundation and Thiel Capital. Everything else was staying put. And he stayed firmly on the board of Facebook until 2022, when he left to dedicate himself to be a political menace full-time. If he had the juice, Peter Thiel would probably run for political office himself, but he has the appeal of a syringe in a sandbox. Instead, Thiel developed this not-at-all suspect network of protégés, Little Peters Jr. In 2022, two Lil Thiels ran for the U.S. Senate. One of those men was Arizona's Blake Masters, who once had a kind of popular libertarian Tumblr. Remember Tumblr? Despite having his career bankrolled by a married gay man, said publicly that he didn't think that gay marriage should be legal. Of gay marriage, Blake Masters said, my, former boss and mentor Peter Thiel is gay. I went to his wedding. I wish him well. I don't think the Supreme Court should have decided that case that way. Marriage is between a man and a woman. Masters lost to Mark Kelly, a literal astronaut. Later, Masters would try to run for office in the state legislature and lose again.
The other Lil Thiel was J.D. Vance. Well, we all know what happened there. MSNBC's Rachel Maddow has characterized Vance's pre-political career as being Peter Thiel's intern. And while harsh, it's hard to deny. Vance basically got hard-eyes over Thiel from the moment he first saw him speak at Yale. And after he graduated, he immediately started working for Thiel-bankrolled businesses like the Mithril Fund.
Another Lord of the Rings reference.
Ugh.
In 2022, Thiel gave at least $15 million to Vance's Senate campaign, and Vance won because voters in Ohio weren't able to pick up on the fact that when J.D. Vance speaks, if you look closely, you can see Peter Thiel's lips moving. And now Adam Lambert's Wario is a heartbeat away from the presidency. Great work, everybody.
For more on JD Vance, please check out our This Fucking Guy episode on him.
This Fucking Guy is brought to you by PDS Debt. The system isn't broken, it's rigged. And if you're buried in debt, that's exactly how they want it. Big banks profit when you're desperate. Creditors win when you lose. But you don't have to play their game. PDS Debt helps you take back control. They've helped hundreds of thousands break free from credit cards, loans, and high-interest traps. It's your money, it's your future. Time to fight for both. PDS Debt goes beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation and craft a personalized plan designed for you. There is no minimum credit score required. They are here to help you save more, pay off your debt faster, and start putting money back where it belongs, in your pocket. PDS Debt is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, boasts thousands of 5-star reviews on Google, and holds a 5-star rating on Trustpilot. Why? Because PDS has helped hundreds of thousands of people get out of debt. This is one of those things that as soon as I read the description, I was like, I really could have used this when I was 24 years old. When I was 24, I was just out of college. I had all the student loan debt. I'd taken out credit cards I probably shouldn't have. And what I really needed was a disciplined, sensible, smart approach to getting that all under control. Because as soon as I was free of debt, a stress left my life, and I wish that for you as well. You're 30 seconds away from being debt-free. Get your free assessment and find the best option for you right now at pdsdebt.com/guy. That's pdsdebt.com/guy. pdsdebt.com/guy.
Thiel throwing his hat in the circus ring with Trump has yielded incalculable dividends. But now let's focus specifically on one company for which Thiel's involvement in Trump world is both making him even richer and endangering millions of people around the world. Palantir. Palantir was named after something from, you guessed it, The Lord of the Rings. Apparently the only work of fiction Peter Thiel has ever read. In Lord of the Rings, the Palantir are seeing stones that give viewers access to the truth, which are corrupted and misused by the forces of evil.
Palantir is a data mining and surveillance company that markets its software to governments, businesses, and law enforcement. In a way, Palantir is like a social network containing all of your private information, whether you want it there or not. And the social network is only available to entities that pay Palantir. The white hat use of the company's technology is like anodyne business uses, like detecting fraud, security breaches, finding that more efficiently. But in practice, it's incredibly powerful spy software that results in many, many people getting killed. Like many products of Silicon Valley, the downside of the technology does not justify the upside, unless, of course, the downside is making you very rich. Here's the whoopsie doodle about Palantir. Palantir sells its spying technology to pretty much anybody who wants to buy it. So say you're an entity that wants to figure out where migrants gather and mass arrest them, or if you want to submit, say, Palestinians to nonstop surveillance, or if you want to start an AstroTurf campaign filling the comment sections of a critic's YouTube channels with negative comments, you are in Palantir's target demo. Congratulations. Palantir has been associated with AI-driven warfare and predictive policing, which sounds incredibly insidious. There's been some reporting that Palantir has been beta testing some of its newer technology on civilians in Gaza, and that many of the targets of the IDF bombings were selected via Palantir's AI model, with real flesh and blood soldiers just hitting start and walking away while the robots do the war. Google Project Lavender if you want to go down a terrifying rabbit hole.
This isn't just a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, unless you consider Amnesty International tinfoil hat. The humanitarian organization issued a report warning Palantir that its lack of due diligence around who it was willing to work for was leading to human rights violations. In response to the report, Palantir was like, nuh-uh.
Palantir is a fucking evil company. Since Trump took office for a second time, more than $113 million has been funneled to Palantir from the federal government, in addition to the $795 million contract it already has with the Department of Defense. ICE recently agreed to pay Palantir $30 million to provide them with near real-time data on the movement of migrants within U.S. borders. It's been used to plot out and execute immigration raids and helped implement the first Trump administration's vile family separation policy.
Massive databases of license plates and real-time movement of Americans? Palantir. Law enforcement outsourcing what little of their brains they're still required to use for their jobs to an invasive AI model? Palantir.
Palantir software is now being used across the federal government in places like the Department of Defense, the IRS, and the Department of Homeland Security. Watchdogs have warned that this indicates that the government is moving to consolidate all of the data that the government could possibly gather on every American into one giant pool of data, which would basically make anyone surveillable by the government at any time. Good thing AI is totally infallible and works perfectly all the time.
But good news if you own Palantir stock. Since Trump's 2024 electoral victory, the stock price has more than doubled.
Now that we're through with the banal and sinister shit Thiel's wrapped up in, let's get back to some stupid shit. Peter Thiel, not a doctor, law student, philosophy degree, whatever. But he's got billions of dollars.
Just because you're rich
Doesn't make you smart.
And he's surrounded by people who tell him that he's brilliant all day long.
All day long.
So he's the perfect mark for wacky ideas about medical science, like the now defunct MetaMed, a concierge medical company that matched high-paying clients with rational clinicians in order to diagnose and treat illness.
Wait, so you paid a bunch of money to talk to a not doctor?
Nope. If you were a MetaMed client, you'd pay large sums of money to have some know-it-all non-doctor diagnose and treat you.
You just go to Reddit, you know?
That's what I do.
Thiel has involved himself financially in the Enhanced Games, a sort of fucked up Olympic Games where performance-enhancing drugs are legal and athletes are allowed to profit from competition, headed by Aron D'Souza, the Australian who helped Thiel out in his proxy war against Gawker. The steroid Olympics are supposed to premiere in the first half of 2026. Sure, dude, we'll see. And then there was the rogue herpes vaccine trial. In 2016, a dying researcher named William Halford started doing unregulated clinical trials of an experimental live virus herpes vaccine on human subjects on the Caribbean island of St. Kitts. The following year, in 2017, a libertarian vaccination group called Rational Vaccines, oh my god, pledged $7 million to the since-passed scientists' efforts, $4 million of which was from Thiel.
Unregulated medical trials on human subjects are widely considered unethical. Thiel was also initially enthusiastic about Theranos, Elizabeth Holmes' fake blood testing company.
Forget about the unregulated herpes vaccine trials. The new hotness in Peter Thiel's life is hoovering up data about your period.
Oh, Thiel is a major backer of 28, formerly known as 28 by Evie, an app where women can track their menstrual cycles that also encourages women to stop using birth control. 28 is the quote-unquote fertility tracker started by the same
Fucking
people
right-wingers
who brought you the conservative women's magazine, Evie. Evie still promotes the app, but doesn't disclose its relationship.
Evie frequently suggests women should diet and exercise according to their menstrual cycle, and that, quote, hormone rebalancing is achievable by foregoing contraception, which is exactly what the app encourages. What could possibly go wrong by typing your reproductive health data into an app funded largely by a male billionaire who runs a spying company? Come on, sweetheart.
Try it. Tell the 57-year-old pink golem your precious data. Give him the precious.
It's extra weird that Thiel would try to make a foray into women's health when at one point in his career he wrote as though he believed that women getting the right to vote was bad. In a 2009 essay called The Education of a Libertarian, Thiel wrote, "The 1920s were the last decade in American history during which one could be genuinely optimistic about politics. Since 1920, the vast increase in welfare beneficiaries and the extension of the franchise to women, two constituencies that are notoriously tough for libertarians, have rendered the notion of capitalist democracy into an oxymoron."
Sure, I definitely think Thiel only wants what's best for women.
Yeah, also in The Education of a Libertarian, Thiel now infamously wrote, "I no longer believe that freedom and democracy are compatible."
What?
That statement echoes an ethos common among a crazy political movement in the U.S. known as the neo-reactionary movement, of which Peter is a part.
Neo-reactionaries are also sometimes called the Dark Enlightenment, a nickname that sounds suspiciously like one of the neo-reactionaries came up with it themselves to sound cooler than they actually are.
So Alyssa, I want you to imagine somebody. A comic book guy from The Simpsons, right? Now imagine comic book guy lost some weight and got a leather jacket. That is basically the vibe of Curtis Yarvin, the computer engineer turned blogger whose work forms the GUI center of neo-reactionary thought. Yarvin,
Why are they all like this?
Mencius
They're all like this too.
Moldbug, which is not a Lord of the Rings reference, as far as I know.
Bad.
It's just a dumb name. Advocated via a series of blog posts for a system of government that would feature individual countries governed by CEO-like authoritarian leaders with virtually unchecked power. Techno-fascist neo-reactionaryism does not support universal voting and believes that society should exist for the benefit of the elites.
And by elites, they mean the tech bro elites, not like the kind of elites who teach at universities or receive government grants for research.
And so it makes perfect sense that people from that world would want a society to function like, say, Google headquarters. Like, how bad can living in a dictatorship be if there's kombucha on tap and a ping pong table?
Thiel has given to companies that Yarvin has run. Yarvin was a big influence on the hillbilly mind of J.D. Vance, and Curtis Yarvin was a special guest of President Trump at the 2025 inauguration festivities.
Yarvin's blogs have also matriculated into the world of the dumbest guy in your middle school gym class via Joe Rogan, who has platformed several so-called dark Enlightenment figures and thus mainstreamed a meathead version of democracy bad, dictator good. Here's Thiel on the Joe Rogan Experience, absolutely wowing Joe with some spot-on economic analysis about housing unaffordability.
If I relocated my office in LA, you have to buy a place in Florida. It costs twice as much as it did 4 years ago. And then the interest rates have also doubled. And so you get a 30-year mortgage, you could have locked that in for 3% in 2020. Now it's, maybe 6.5%, 7%. So the prices have doubled, the mortgages have doubled, so it costs you 4 times as much to buy a house.
Who is he talking? Like, what is he even talking about?
Think about that math. When I was driving, listening to that interview, I was like, that's not right. But Peter Thiel's most formidable nemesis, besides other people voting and basic arithmetic, is death.
Thiel was once quoted as saying, probably the most extreme form of inequity is between people who are alive and people who are dead.
Oh my God.
Fuck yeah, dude. Even within a Silicon Valley subculture that is collectively terrified of dying, Peter Thiel is the most terrified of dying. But of course, he's packaged it as another iteration of his signature contrarianism. Basically, every Thiel quote on death and dying boils down to, well, most people have made their peace with death. I, the only correct person, think that it's fucked up that we have to die. Who's with me?
Peter Thiel told one outlet that he planned to live to be 120 by running, eating paleo, taking human growth hormone, and avoiding sugar. He's going to be cryogenically frozen after he dies, he told Barry Weiss, just in case. Thiel has donated at least $10 million to anti-aging research groups and other biotech startups so that he may one day make the ultimate contrarian move, refusing to die.
In 2016, Thiel was reported to be interested in parabiosis. Parabiosis is a process by which the blood of a younger organism is transfused into the body of an older organism for the purposes of helping rejuvenate the cells of the older organism. And around the same time, there was a startup called Ambrosia that took plasma from young donors and sold it to older clients for $8,000 a treatment. Rumors, as they tend to do, swirled that Thiel had invested in Ambrosia, but none were confirmed. Later, Thiel told Inc. magazine that he had never actually injected a young person's blood into his body in an attempt to live longer.
Inc. magazine.
He'd clearly been interested in research into it.
That's what he does.
Hence all those Peter Thiel injects young people blood stories.
Well, that clears it up, though. Ambrosia is the name of a salad made with marshmallows. I just have to say that.
Vanity-based vampirism is not the first thing Peter Thiel has expressed
It's also
interest
the
in
nectar of the
that featured in the
gods.
blockbuster video game BioShock, which is about a post-apocalyptic underwater city that was built as a libertarian
Oh
paradise by
my
an
God.
insane billionaire.
Fucking so annoying. He is. I was trying to think of who he is. He's, Would You Kindly guy. Who's the Would You Kindly guy? What's the name of the Would You Kindly? What's the name of the Would You Kindly guy? Was it Comstock or something? Yeah. Oh, it's Frank Fontaine. Yeah, Frank Fontaine, right? And then later on it was just Comstock or whatever, which is so stupid. Comstock Hall or whatever. God damn it, BioShock. I hated BioShock kind of. Like, it was so libertarian and everybody was like, it's so good, it's so good.
Only to collapse into chaos and pain. And speaking of
it was a good game. I liked 2 more than 1, and I liked 3 more than 2. And 3 was good, but also 3 had its problems. There was this point in 3 where it just devolved into a shooter on rails, basically, where you would go from rail to next place and you would like shoot a lot of mobs and there was like a lot of mobs and it turned into like this almost like I would say it turned into what's the game that's like Serious Sam. Did you ever play Serious Sam? It's like tons of floods of mobs coming at you and while BioShock was all high-minded, The actual game itself was just floods and floods and floods of splicers just coming at you over and over and over again. There wasn't really too much depth to the story, and I like BioShock 1, 2, and 3. And I beat them recently in the last, like, 3 years, you know, all 3 of them. But I don't think, I don't know, like, I wouldn't say that it had that great of a story at all. I would say that it really devolved into being a shooter, most of all. Its shooting was its strong point.
BioShock, Peter Thiel is really into the idea of seasteading. What is seasteading, you might ask?
Oh,
well,
no.
Alyssa,
It's going to be so dumb.
On the sea, or as Rita, a mentally challenged...
I mean, yeah, I guess for like a small percentage of humanity, like maybe like 0.5% or something, we could have some people who live on the sea. But no, it's not this thing that most of humanity should do. Most of humanity can't fucking swim.
Character in the show Arrested Development put
Most of humanity can't read. Like, I'm talking about, like, at least 25% of humanity cannot read. Like, 25% of them cannot swim. And so, like, no, living on the water is fucking terrible idea.
When she pitched it as her own idea, land on the ocean.
Our house is terribly hard to make.
Actually, the hardest part is finding the land.
But she wasn't smart. Instead of making houses, maybe you should make land. For Rita had only mentally progressed on the ocean to the level of a first grader.
Please have flipped too much here. It's the notion that people could live in a state of total freedom if only they lived in a series of floating capsules in international waters. I think pirates already invented that. The idea is you have your little seastead. You could dock it with like other like-minded seasteaders, form your own little garbage country, and decouple and the neighbors started playing loud music during quiet hours, or
you little garbage
according to their own laws. It's an inside boy's dream. Speaking at the Seasteading Institute's 2009 conference, Peter Thiel...
Wait, that was it? I skipped the NPCs because I got bored, and I was like, I should just rob this place, right? And so I started robbing the place, and I solved the quest way faster than if I had talked to the NPCs. Which I actually really, really like. You should do that a lot more. Like, stealing should get you out of a lot of problems, yes. I'm not saying stealing is good. It's just going and stealing is like, you know, playing the game. I think playing the game should solve the problem a lot more than talking to the NPCs should, you know. That was a cool That's the first time I felt like this game even played like Fallout in a long time. Ooh, Desktop Sand Garden is actually really cool. I robbed this like Corpo's desk. I didn't even wait. I was just like, well, I'm like, it's weird. Do you see my natural personality? Like, I was like, I could talk to this NPC. You saw me do it. I walked up to the NPC and I was like, I could talk to him and move it forward, but I'd rather rob this place first. So I looked around and I was like, well, there's only one shut door in this entire place. So I just came here to the shut door, and sure enough, there was a safe, and I was like, okay, let's pop this safe. So I shut the door to keep all the fucking muggles from prying in my fucking business. And then I stole this shit, and now back to the safe house where none of the people whose stuff I stole can get at me. Am I supposed to do this? I don't care. Fuck you guys. I don't care what corpos think.
Bench of Inside Boys declared that seasteading...
Why is there a dead body? I'm sorry, but that is quite shocking. I actually really did not expect the dead body here. It doesn't really make sense. Like, there's all these people, like, next door. They just haven't bothered to come over here, like, get the key and come over here, I guess. That's probably what the mission was. It's like, you're the only one competent enough to find the key. Where is it, you know? What was that? The fuck was this? Taking cover there? I can't tell. Where are you, bitch? Yeah, I got a level. I'm 62, bitch. Level 62. Repair. Repair what? Oh, I can repair? Oh, you can repair here? I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that on the ship screen. Wow. Anyways, what are we doing? Oh, I'm spending a point. Yes. I mean, we've done the whole chart. I would feel more, I would feel more complete if I just did this. And, well, but I mean, there's other points that I'd prefer to spend, but there's stuff that I need that I don't have. Ship reactors produce 1 extra unit of power. You can build outposts on planets with extreme temperatures. Research experimental projects at a research lab. Oh, yeah, you know, it's been holding me back pretty bad that, automated weapons systems. It's been holding me back pretty bad that I don't have, what is it? It's like, What is it? Weapon Engineering 2? Yeah, like I really would prefer if I had Weapon Engineering 2. So we're gonna visit the ship. Or I don't know, maybe I'm leaving. I don't know. I'm not leaving. No. Ah! Whoa. Okay. I like that painting. I wish I could get it in my ship somehow. You should let me steal paintings, Bethesda. They're just like everything else. Let me steal everything. I guess I can steal like everything that isn't like bolted down in here too. I wonder if there's a magazine lying around. This seems like the kind of place they would hide a magazine. I could run the Star Wiki or whatever. I guess I am kind of a Starfield nerd now. Tomorrow, for Friday, I'm going to go up in the Starfield channel for some foreseeable time. If I'm going to play Starfield like this as a main, I'm just going to sit in the Starfield channel and see if I can't get, like, you know, maybe a sub or two or a couple of follows out of that community. You know, just, I don't care about the Starfield community at all. I don't care about any community that would have me as a member. But I do want to, you know, get their interest, because I want to let them know that there is a React content streamer like in the Starfield channel that has, like, you know, invested like $200 into modded Starfield and has a good achievement run running, that, you know, has like, you know, like 7 days clocked on a single character and all that. Because I think that is like attracted to the Starfield community. You know, it stands out, and I don't know if you're here, number 2, but I'm going to talk to number 2, which is something I rarely ever do, which is my greatest community member. But I remember something number 2 said about coming into my channel because of Starfield, and I hope that Starfield is something that they enjoy. You know, I think Starfield is a great game. I always have. And I like that number 2 said that. I like Starfield, yeah. So... I like Starfield and I like number 2. There we go. So moving on. I could sleep. No, this isn't a real bed. Ooh, that was like med stuff. Let's turn on the visor and like mega steal this place. Miscellaneous is good because it's just more caps in my coffer. I should build a really big fucking ship because I have a lot of money. Ooh, lots and lots of personal desktop frame thingies, which is good. Wow, that thing's kind of cool. That huge thing. Wonder what that was. It was like muffins or something. Oh, I want to buy the food mod. I want to blow $20 on Starfield credits like right now. I want to buy the food mod. There's a couple mods I want, but I'll wait like 9 days. If I rush, I'll burn through it too fast. I haven't even beaten this game. I'm very happy about that. I want to beat Starfield. There it was. I knew I was finding it. I was like, I'm gonna steal this place. Because I was like, I know. I got melee, sneak, and sneak damage. Which is fucking sweet. I love this pistol. This pistol has good action on it, actually. Feels a little like once human-y. But no, it feels good enough. It feels just good enough. It feels kind of crappy and a little like throwaway, but it's, you know, a little bit arcadey. Little Clob from GoldenEye kind of feeling, but it's definitely got weight to it. Those bullets feel like they're hitting the wall. It feels good. I like this gun. It's got good action. It also fires really semi-auto fast. Like it's got a perk in it. It fires fast. And dumping this much damage in somebody's head really fast is a lot. Like, that's a lot of damage. It doesn't sound like it, but it is. It's like I don't know. What's the damage on the pistol? It's fucking insane. It's 77 damage times 9. So yeah, that's 9 times 7 is 63. Plus 9 times 7 would be 63, but it would be like 6 plus 63 would be 69. 69 damage, something like, or I'm saying it's like 690 damage really fast. So it's a good opening salvo pistol, kind of like nail gun, or crossbow nail gun. This is the crossbow, because it's like, and then I go full shotgun, and then I go, oh right, I forgot which gun was which. Then we go automatic. Chain gun, which takes a bit to... And at that point, you're fighting some Xeno alien in an alien fight, you know, if you need this thing. And now I gotta reload all these, which is annoying. That's survival games for you. If you don't have bullets in the fucking mag, you don't have bullets in the fucking mag. I love this game. You can tell. I think probably Todd played some Rust. I think. Or not Todd, but the Bethesda devs played some Rust, because there's a bunch of Rust here, definitely. There's definitely some huge Rust influence on this. Like the bullets in the mag, that kind of thing. I think when they saw that the Rust reached 1 million concurrent, they were like forced to examine what Rust was doing successfully, and then they realized how good Rust was, and they were like, oh, I want to kind of put some Rust into Starfield, because it's a very derivative game, Starfield, but it's good, you know, it's good. It's still got enough original stuff that I think it is like maybe the greatest game of all time. Short of Disco Elysium. Right now, my game list in single player is Disco Elysium, Starfield, Final Fantasy 12, Caves of Cud, Oblivion Remaster. Oh, I bombed out of this casino, but that's okay. We did our casino visit. All I have to do now is the stash house, and I'm done with Grand Theft Auto. I wonder if I can get... I am trying to get to my F drive to see if I got my copy of... Oh no, I don't know. I actually don't know. I have to check. So... Oh, good, I did. So, here we go. Yeah, like, why should I play Turtle WoW where I can get ganked on my hardcore when I could play my own Wrath of the Lich King, which is kind of crazy, and just give myself gold so I don't have to farm and stuff like that. It would be more fun to have my own WoW emulator, actually, I think. It's kind of crazy. Wait, a shortcut? No, delete. Can't find what I'm looking for. Oh, wait, I think part of it is that I'm not in... Oh, wait, no, I don't know. Where is this sticking stuff? So it should be in here. Yeah, I was gonna log to my hardcore character. Maybe I can sort by date modded. No, this is the wrong one. Wait, how is that right? Okay, so where is this? Oh. Oh, you did stick it on my fucking C drive, though. God damn it. I need a new hard drive. Well, anyways, at least it's in line and I can do it. I need to run Windows Stat on my F drive and see if I can clear something up because my F drive is in trouble. 287 gigs isn't too good. It was good to look for the magazine because it was here. Okay, I believe we're done here. I would like the voices, I just want them much, much quieter. Oh, am I in on the hardcore? Yes, I am. Okay, so get Mana back. Oops. Wait, I want to talk to the little girl. I have a ton of books. What? Oh, there's a star station over there. I'm gonna travel to that. Nice, my mana's going up. Did I ding? No, but I'm halfway.
Your skill has increased.
What's this?
Your skill has increased.
Oh, this is the Stroud Eklund Star Yard. Nice. I wonder if I have 1,000 region stuff now. Nope, 901. That's okay. Cool. I'm gonna get up. As I want to talk to Kodako or whatever, or Samco, or I can't remember. What's her Corey? Corey? Is her name Corey? Alara. Samco. You guys kind of have me like walled in here. There's like 2 people in my bed or whatever. Get out of my bed, Atlas. That's my bed. God damn it. It's like kind of claustrophobic in here now. Cora chain. Here's a colonist. I need to give her a name. We'll call her Kahlo. There you are. $300 XP, not bad. It's like killing like a xenomorph or something. Worth doing. Oh yeah, I was gonna go buy a manual for weapons mods, which is in the Trade Authority under notes. And I'm looking for ballistic weapons. Oh yeah, weapons, ballistic weapon systems. No, I'm looking for, what is it? It's Weapon 2. Lasers, leadership, manipulation, marksmanship, medicine, missile weapon, negotiation, nutrition. Outpost engineering is another one I also really need to, but I want the weapons mod one. Research certification would be good too. Starship design, surveying, targeting, weapons engineer. Weapon engineering 2. There, that's the one I need. I love this system actually, it's very good. Let's take 3 and 4, even though they're expensive. And train. The next 3 levels I'll spend those, and I'm gonna get weapon training to 4 because it's something that I actually really care about. Where is this? It's Starship Design, Security, Targeting Control Systems. Planetary Hab. Sugar guys just produce 1 unit of power. Weapon engineering. Here we go. Oh. I already spent my point? I guess I did. Okay, well, we have like the next 4 ranks into weapon engineering. I guess I'll pull out these books to save like right here because like I'll remember that they're just sitting here and I can go back and get them. Yeah, I want weapons engineering. Where was that? Where is it? Training manual, weapon engineering 2 and 3 in this thing. I don't remember what Astra does, and I'm gonna find out. Look how effective that is.
Your skill has increased. Your inventory is full.
Inventory's full. Oh, cool. I can go... well, not cool, but I can sell all of this, which is good. I guess I've got to make a trip to the damn... what's it called? The, I better get my stats back just in case I aggro like a turtle. But, good. I've got training manuals here. I thought I had a point, but I guess not. How far am I into my level? 62... I don't see my... Oh, I see. 62. Okay, 62. I see. Okay. I don't like the XP bar. It's not good.
Your inventory is full.
Yeah, I know. So we'll delete something. Oh, perhaps I have some kind of Mog Wardrobe stuff or anything? No? Okay. Micro gun. So what else? I guess that's it. We got
Your
our
inventory is full.
weapons manuals. I'll eat this wild onion, I guess. And I'll go sell all this crap for random gil. It's not much, but it might be like 1,000 or 2 gil, and that's worth something. Okay, so what now? We go back to the surface. Nope. Let's kill the amethyst. I don't know. What level is he? Oh, look, he's good enough. Yeah, let's kill him. Oh, he resisted, that son of a bitch.
Your skill has increased.
Oh yeah, all these helmets. I love how buttery smooth this game is on GeForce Now. It's so good. Oh, I landed on Stroud Eklund just to pop in. I forgot. Or desktop digiframes. I like the toy space shuttle. That's cool too. Ah. Go, fucker, go. 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 I love this fucking game. I can't stop playing it. I wish Russ had this kind of personal expression. It doesn't. It's got painting the walls and designing a base, and it's got a lot, but it doesn't have this, where you can like design a personal space. Wait, what do you mean? There's no support there? Okay, it's just the way I'm standing, I guess. Yeah, the way I'm standing, I guess. I love these personal digiframes. I'm gonna get so many of those. Oh, what's this? Oh, 4 o'clock, no reply, something. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Oh. Perfect. Cool. All the digiframes are gonna be so cool when this whole console is gonna be full of digiframes. It's gonna look so cool when they're all like flashing through all their pictures and everything. I can't get one in the center, I guess. I don't know. I thought I had 4, but and I'm only put 3 down, I guess. But no, there was 4 more, I guess. Yeah. Digiframes are good. I really want to be able to see the fucking fish. Don't fall through again. I don't know. Here, perch up on that. Yeah, like perch up, like way up. Yeah, like that. Fishy. So, I wonder if I could fit an aquarium right there. It's too tall, huh? I really wish all of you guys weren't up here. Oh, phones, ring-ins. Give me just a second. I forgot I had to mute it. I'm terribly sorry, guys. I am informed that I have to go help my family, and I have to run to town to go get the mail. And I'm going to do a couple of errands while I'm there. So I'm going to be gone here probably like 45 minutes to an hour, something like that, but not very long, from like 4 to 5. And I will buy some beer. And I will be back to drink some beer and play some more games. So yeah, and so I'm just making sure that I don't get turtle aggro while I'm AFK here in between. I could log right here, but yeah, I'm not particularly in a rush to do this. I have time, so I will go. There we go, made it to the outpost. I wonder if I can assign them other places, maybe. Suddenly I had a whole bunch of crew on my ship when I couldn't get it before. I don't know, though. Is that Liz still XP? He is. Maybe I should just stay here like I was, but these things are too low. Like, those ones are too low. But this Liz... Oh, no, that one's good enough. Yeah, so I guess, like, the Liz here are about the same thing that I'm doing up there, really. I might as well should have just stayed here because I can sell here. Ships. On the current ship. Talvicanarian. Current outpost. So on all. Wow, I have so many dudes. Unassigned. Oh, Torin is mine now. Okay, but oh, 16 out of 6 in the outpost. Jemison outpost. 16 out of 6. Wow. But I don't have other outposts, so... Well, it's okay. They're not really bothering me. Okay, I guess I'm gonna save and leave. It's a shame. What else can we do here? We can... Yeah, we're good. Empress Band. I think I will return to WoW hardcore on the actual hardcore servers, and I have a character with full rest in. I'll just play her. I think I like Rogue. Rogue is fun. I forget all the stuff Rogue can do. I'm rusty, but I like Rogue enough to play it. I'll enjoy Rogue, especially combat Rogue. But anyways, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna log this hardcore character because I'm just nervous to leave her in. Wait, I don't want you. I want you to log out. Oops, wait, cancel shutdown. I want you to log out. I don't want you to shut down. I want you to log out to the character screen. Yeah, and just go to my main. I'll sit on my main. That works. Damn, this took forever for some reason, but that's okay. And so did this. This just crashed, I think. That's okay. And then oh, yep. Gotta go to a gig. Duck. Now. Okay, all the games are where they should be. Grand Theft Auto. I will wait. It's dark weather. My sheep is gone. Yeah, I guess. But somebody killed the one here. Go see if I can snag one before I leave. And I'll just sit AFK. Haha. I'm gonna steal your elemental. I don't care. Nice. I think I'll close Grand Theft Auto now. I did enough for today. Yeah. Come back later if I need to. Oh yeah, I'm like doing a move. Yeah, that's probably why. Okay, guys, I'm going to tune this down and pause the video, and I will be back in an hour, do some drinking. I'll be back. No, after the session, we will turn it off, but right now, we'll keep going. Oh. Tick. Data 1? Oh no, you didn't do Data 1. What? It didn't like that one? Alright, so it appears that I've got to buy fucking Oblivion Remaster if I want to play it. Which is just insane. That doesn't seem right. Fucking waste of time. Maybe I'll get an Xbox subscription. Anyways. Are you done with this? Yeah, you're done with this. Zombie Apocalypse Library Games, Geometry Galaxy Games, Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition, and Fallout London. Let's get rid of these. I don't think I'm ever going to play Fallout 4 ever again. But I own it on GOG and I can get it if I need to. So, get rid of those. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't know. I like having that, yeah. Oh, and that's in my F drive. Loading big games, yeah. U-Boat, Dragon's Dogma 2, City Skylines, Alex 2. I own City Skylines, so I'm going to delete it because I have it on Epic. Yeah. And then I still haven't played that game yet. Hi, guys. We never stopped streaming, huh? Just never stopped, huh? Well, I'm back. I thought I'd stopped. I guess not, huh? Okay. Well, in any event, I would stop the video. I have a vodka drink. Mm-hmm. GTA 5 Enhanced, all-in-one Final Fantasy, Mountain Blade 2, Strangers of Paradise. I never did get around to Strangers of Paradise, and I don't think I'm going to play it. It's unfortunate. And it might even be a really good game, but I don't know. I don't doubt it. Offline Install Collection, Space Engineers, and then there's X4. I have a bunch of copies of X4 because I believe in that game. There's Pacific Drive. Pacific Drive that I'll probably never get around to. There's Starter Orders 7, which I like. X-Files, Starfield, Dodie Reback, The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion Remastered. No need to read the Red Green Show. And then on my C drive, we have users, artist, downloads. The Oblivion Remaster is there, or at least it was there. I don't think it's there anymore. Oh, it is there. It is there. Data 1. Oh, did you go to the recycle bin with that? Never mind. restore, right? And then this, maybe you did get it, huh? Cut. And then I want you to come to F and go back to this and go to... I want you to do by name. I'm looking for the Oblivion Remastered. Actually, oh no, Oblivion Remastered. You restored the wrong one. Yeah. Delete. What's in the recycle bin right now? It's a shortcut. There. Restore. Then in here we're looking for farted. I'm just going to open a new file because this one seems like it won't give me what I need. Yeah, so TES Oblivion, but not the Elder Scrolls. What happened to it? I don't know. I lost this fucking file again, which I just don't really understand. You're so annoying. Oh wait, no, there. There. So now, over here. No, now over here. We have that guy. I want you to cut that and paste it. Did you have a problem? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, try again. Sorry guys, just like getting stuff together here. My copy of Oblivion Remastered is on Xbox. And I don't have Xbox right now. I'm gonna let the sheep do his job. Alright. An old copy of SC, Window Borderless Gaming, F12, no pause. App data, roaming is my Final Fantasy. OneDrive, documents, what's in documents? My games. Oh, yeah. Saves. These are okay. That's my document folder. No, I like that. So, but pictures, but desktop. No, I want to just delete this. Yeah. Yes. Go. And then files. No. And that. Well, that. Yeah. This. You won't let me delete that. Yeah. Attachments. Whatever. Files. Attachments. Go. Videos. NVIDIA has a GeForce Now Fortnite video in it or something. I don't know. I don't care about that. And yeah, so we're okay with that. Everything else is good here. So I don't know. I don't believe I can free up any more space on my C drive, which is bad. So, but when this paste finishes, we can clear up 100 gigs, which is good. Check. Okay, so let's go back in. It is 5:30. I should do my daily stuff before I go into Starfield, and I will. You are done killing the elemental? No, you're still fighting. So, but that's okay. I don't really have a way to see what the sheep's target is. Yeah, even if if I'm not targeting, I can see it. That's good. I don't care about Fallout TV. Season 21 is ending soon. Alright. Now, let's go back to Peter Thiel. I will load Starfield. Oops.
Was not just important, it was necessary. So necessary. He was on the board of the Seasteading Institute from 2008 to 2011 and donated $1.25 million to the cause.
Anything that can be done to create much larger numbers of countries will be very good. And so I will just leave it as this thought experiment for 2000.
Much larger numbers of countries. They want to like just fill the whole world with nothing but land. You can just see how these people think. They just want to fill the world.
2050, and what will be the number of countries in the world at that point. And I think that if we want to increase freedom, we want to increase the number of countries.
I don't know why this was so loud.
What? No, because see, when there's more countries, that means that the countries will compete against each other to have the lowest tax rates. Because people work, they are just capable of uprooting and moving to wherever they will have to pay the least amount of taxes. That's how people are, right?
Thiel said once in a speech, quote, "If it's forbidden to be spoken about, it's likely true." So in that spirit, let's talk about Peter Thiel's dead ex-boyfriend. Thiel married his longtime partner in 2017, but it was kind of an open secret that Thiel wasn't monogamous with his husband. Thiel frequently threw famously raucous gay parties at his place in the Hollywood Hills. One young man invited to one of those parties showed The Intercept's Ryan Grimm's screenshots of a Facebook Messenger conversation with Peter Thiel's accountant extending an invitation. The conversation moved to a WhatsApp chat associated with Thiel's number after that, promising there would be some no-holds-barred gay fun.
A frequent flyer at those parties, at least for a few years, was Jeff Thomas, a 30-something actor and model and influencer.
You've been examined.
Who told The Intercept's Ryan Grimm that he'd been in a multi-year kept man relationship with Thiel starting around the COVID pandemic. Thiel bought Thomas a $13 million mansion and a $300,000 sports car, but the relationship didn't end well. Toward the end of 2022, Thomas started talking to the press and moved out of the Hollywood Hills mansion.
On New Year's Eve 2023, Thomas showed up at Thiel and his husband's New Year's Eve party at the couple's Miami compound, despite, according to the reporting from the Daily Mail, not being on the guest list approved by Thiel's husband. There was a, quote, messy showdown between Thiel's husband and Thomas.
A little over 2 months later, on March 8th, 2023, Thomas was found dead at the foot of a Miami high-rise of an apparent suicide at age 35. Many outlets mysteriously...
Peter Thiel's boyfriend killed himself.
From their write-ups of the incident. According to The Intercept, after Thomas's death, Miami police intended to interview Thiel, but years later, it's unclear whether that ever happened. And although an autopsy was conducted, authorities have released no more information about the tragic death of Jeff Thomas.
Shortly thereafter, Thiel began to do a lot more media. Since early 2023,
Your skill has
there
increased.
has been a pretty noticeable uptick of him recording hour-plus long podcast interviews. Coincidence? Given Thiel's litigious history, all I have to say to this is,
Your Your skill
The fact
has
that so many
increased.
people's minds went to dark places after Thomas's death is a testament to the power of wealth, but also the reputation of Peter Thiel as a scary guy.
He is not beating the allegations of being fucking weird. In June of 2025, Thiel gave an interview to the New York Times where he acted so bizarrely that he made Ross Douthat look like Timothée Chalamet. During the interview, which was given the title card, Peter Thiel and the Antichrist, Thiel denied being the Antichrist, but claimed that the Antichrist could be working through climate activist and child Greta Thunberg, because climate activism could lead to one world government controlled by computers, etc., etc., etc.
Of course, carry on.
Continuing his streak of having wrong opinions about science, Thiel also smugly claimed that there have been no advancements in the treatment of Alzheimer's in the last 40 to 50 years. There absolutely has been. Just because you're rich
Doesn't mean you're smart.
And he claimed during that interview that the future is in transhumanism, that is. But here's the clip that got the most play, because it showcases not only how over his skis Thiel is, but how much he hates humanity.
You would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
Yes?
I don't know. I would,
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit in
Should the
this.
human race survive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The human race should survive.
He's gonna be do stuff for
no.
himself. Look, it
I'm
doesn't
kidding.
get much worse than Peter Thiel. He
I
is
hate Peter
not only
Thiel.
a hypocritical libertarian welfare queen who makes most of his money selling surveillance software to law enforcement and genocidal governments funded by taxpayers.
Fucking
He's not only
shithead.
another whiny billionaire who wants all of the benefits of belonging to an advanced society while being an active drain on its overall well-being. It's not that he's ushered in a wannabe fascist
I
regime
love
in the US
hysteria.
dreaming of a future where he can fuck off to another country and leave behind his own wreckage. And it's not that the companies he's created are turning our world into one administered by autonomous killer robots bereft of a moral center. Like the red state voters his purchased politicians court with culture war issues, Peter Thiel is afraid of everything, and he's made it everybody's problem. Thiel is ultimately a miserable person. No amount of money or floating dream houses or poolside bacchanalias can bring him any amount of happiness or satisfaction. Why would anybody that joyless want to live forever?
Aaron, he's the worst.
He's the worst.
File under like may I never encounter. He is the most boring, uninteresting person we've covered. But he's desperate to be important and interesting and want people to be curious about him. And
Your
he's
skill has
just
increased.
a basic bitch.
Okay, so how do you rate Peter Thiel on our matrix of fucking guys?
I think I'm gonna go with scheming sociopath
Yeah.
and opportunist.
Mm-hmm. How far into that
Your
quadrant
skill
is
has
he?
increased.
He's pretty deep.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty deep. I think he is an opportunist at every turn, and it's always about himself. And he's a sociopath because he's a sociopath.
Sure. I mean, take it from Elon Musk, you know?
Truly. What about you?
A broken clock. I'm exactly where you are. I think that he is a scheming sociopath. I think that he's beyond sociopathy, though. I think he's like...
I agree.
I think he's a psychopath. I think he I think he delights in harm. And, yeah, I think he's bad. I think he's a bad guy. Well, that's it for this week's episode of This Fucking Guy. The series is written by me with an assist from Alyssa Mastromonaco and support from the entire
Alyssa Mastromonaco. I think she's the better one there, but I like you too.
If you like what you
I like
see,
her more.
please like and subscribe.
I think
Share
she's got a good mind.
with your friends.
And if you have a suggestion for another fucking guy we should cover, please leave it in the comments.
Let's
See you next
cover
time.
the fucking shitheads who suppressed Taylor Swift, but I mean, that's going on the list. Here's the Palestinian film that's also funny by Projectionist. Yeah, that's America for you. Yep.
It is a form of resistance to actually laugh, especially when you laugh in face of oppression and authority.
I first saw the Tiny Movies when I was in film school back in 2009, and I remember being genuinely confused by what it was trying to do. On the one hand, it's a personal and tragic story about a Palestinian family living under Israeli rule. But instead of a realistic historical drama, we get a Wes Anderson-style comedy. The story itself is
because it's too horrible otherwise.
Biographical and historically true, but the style makes it feel fictional, almost fantastical. And there's a reason why director Elias Suleiman chose this style.
In ghettos, when we reach that despair, we turn this despair into humor for the sake of resisting finality.
Oppression results in despair and a loss of hope. And one way out of this despair is to transform these circumstances into humor. Tragedy becomes comedy. And this act, ironically, resists the very oppression that's causing the despair. It reclaims a sense of power and dignity. Instead of pitying these characters, we relate with them. For better
I relate to it. That's America right there. It's not Palestine. That's America.
Characters, we relate with them.
Yeah, we're about to come get you, bitch.
For better,
we're about to come. You threaten that lady.
Worse, a narrative structure that categorizes one side as a helpless victim and the other as an evil oppressor results in pity for the victims and hatred for the oppressors. There's an othering of both groups involved. A feeling that could never be me. I could never do something so horrible, or conversely, I could never be in such a powerless position. Suleiman instead creates a beautiful aesthetic and a relatable humor in the midst of tragedy. And this makes you accept that these people are a lot like me. That could be my family. And Suleiman has a name for this act of transforming a tragic situation.
Extending time vertically. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, like, hey, everything sucks in this timeline, so let's just extend it vertically, huh?
The humor of a ghetto.
Yeah, like I feel like, yep, we're not stopping for you, piece of shit fascist. We know that you're sexless and piece of shit and trad wife or whatever, but we're not like that, motherfucker. We're gonna party no matter what you say.
First, stems partially.
Like COVID.
From the necessity to extend time and to gain time, often vertically. So if you know that you have a certain amount of time that you can sustain yourself in despair, whether it's a constant or whether it's before being taken to the gallows, one way to expand your life at this moment.
you just go running and pole vault up above all this shit. Hey, I'm better than everybody else. You might be bringing me down and throwing me in jail for drugs all of my life and killing and freezing out everybody that I know and taking over my government and stabbing us in the back. But it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna pole vault over that fucking wall you didn't build.
Would be actually to poeticize. And there's a lot of poetry.
I'm gonna pole vault over your piece of shit fascist wall, you cocksuckers.
As well.
Yep. There it goes.
Welcome back to this concept of extending time vertically, but first, let's get into the story and how this film is structured. The Time That Remains has 4 acts that take place during 4 time periods: 1948, 1970, 1980, and present day, which was 2009. Before the first act, we start with a prologue in the present day. A driver has just picked up a mysterious, silent passenger from the airport, and in the process of driving him to his destination, a storm breaks out and he becomes lost. He calls for help on the radio, but gets only silence in return. The state of being lost then seems to transition from a geographical uncertainty to an existential crisis. And he repeats over and over,
"Your skill has increased."
I know, man, we've all done it. If you've been a taxi driver, you understand. I put my life at risk so that this other guy could get where he was going, and now I'm lost. And what if I die here just trying to help some rando for money just to survive? If you've ever been a taxi driver, you know. It's a taxi driver thing. Where am I? Where am I in my life where I put something like money so above my own life that I end up dying alone out here because I'm lost or whatever, and I needed to ferry this person to their job or something. It's weird. Taxi driving can have a really weird, profound effect on your life. You're like, yeah, I take my life at risk for $8. $8 sometimes. You're like, oh god, I drove like, you know, a mile and a half or something like that through terrible traffic, and 4 of these motherfuckers tried to hit me, full-blown tried to hit me, and I finally get to the King Supers like a mile and a half away, and it took like 25 minutes or something like that, and they pay you $8, and it's like, motherfucker, the last guy damn near did kill us.
We later find out that the silent passenger in the back is the film's director, Elias Suleiman.
Elias Suleiman.
He plays himself when the film is in the present day, and he never says a word.
Wow.
Or as the subtitle of the film says, he plays
Don't give it away.
Absentee.
Yep, don't give it away.
Back to 1948, the year Israel became a state. Here we meet the director's father, Fouad Suleiman, a resistance fighter on the day Nazareth unconditionally surrendered to the Israeli army. It's a day of defeat, or as the Israeli flyers ironically put it, a day of liberation. And ironic is the best word to describe the way that these events are framed. Israel really did take over on this day, and Eli's father really was a resistance fighter who was nearly killed. But everything about the way these events are presented give the impression that we're watching something constructed, something fictional. Nearly every shot has a planimetric composition. That is, the background is a flat plane, with actors either facing the camera or in profile, just like in a play. It's impossible to talk about this aesthetic without mentioning Wes Anderson. As another YouTuber, Thomas Flight, I think successfully argues, the purpose of this aesthetic, or at least its effect, is that the viewer feels the presence of the storyteller in the images. Each shot feels meticulously crafted. While most directors are meticulous about framing, that meticulousness is meant to feel invisible. They want the viewers to forget they're watching a movie, not be reminded of it. But as we watch Fouad navigate the streets of Nazareth, get captured, betrayed, threatened, and nearly killed, it's impossible to forget that we're being told a story. But it is an enjoyable story, with a brave and handsome and completely romanticized hero.
Oh yeah, is this good? I want to see it.
His own father. Tragedy is reframed into comedy. Oppressors are made to look pathetic, and the oppressed reclaim power and dignity. Because, as we all know, the power that resides within an individual, the virtues they possess, are infinitely more impressive.
Fuck yeah! It looks like a good movie.
To cap off this day of defeat, the first act ends with Fouad being beaten and his limp body tossed over a ledge. In 1948, roughly 750,000 Palestinians were expelled from their homes and never allowed to return. Many of these families moved to the West Bank or Gaza, where allowed to return. The ledge. The act ends with Fouad being beaten and his limp body tossed over a ledge. In 1948, roughly 750,000 Palestinians were expelled from their homes and never allowed to return. Many of these families moved to the West Bank or Gaza, where their descendants still live to this day, if they're still alive. Those who did try to return were known as present absentees. Because they were absent on a certain day, they were no longer allowed to live in their home, even if they were forced to leave and returned with proof of ownership. In 1950, only 156,000 Palestinians remained in Israel, and 46,000 of those were considered present absentees. But because Nazareth was majority Christian, and Israel didn't want to damage relations with Western nations, it was one of the few towns where inhabitants were not expelled. And today, Nazareth is known as the Arab capital of Israel. The second act takes place in 1970 when Elia is 10 years old. We're presented with what I guess I would call dark situational comedy, like if a sitcom took place in a ghetto. Their neighbor continuously douses himself in gasoline, only for Fouad to nonchalantly save him. Children are awarded a prize for singing nationalist songs in Hebrew. Elia is scolded for calling the US colonialist. Fouad is harassed while fishing at night with his friend. And all of this feels like the new normal. Variations of the same scenes repeat, and all of it is presented in the same ironic, meticulously crafted
God damn it, that's what they're doing to America too, the fucking right wing.
tone.
Israel, all of it.
The monotony only broken up when
Israel, Palestine, all of it. Look at what the right wing is doing to all of our countries. You can see all of their fucking jeeps and their bullshit and their fascism. Their radio and their cops and their guns.
And puts his life on the line to save an Israeli soldier. The second act ends when Fouad is arrested in the middle of the night after being suspected of smuggling weapons by sea, presumably because of his nighttime fishing. Ironically, the same man who almost died saving an Israeli soldier is then accused of conspiring to revolt. We're then dropped into 1980, and Elia is now a young man. We get the same dark sitcom vibes as the last act, but there's more political unrest now. A few years earlier, in 1976, the Israeli government announced that they would be confiscating Palestinian-owned land in a project called the Judaization of the Galilee. In response, Palestinians across the state organized demonstrations. Military and police killed 6 unarmed demonstrators, injured 100, and arrested hundreds more. March 30th, known as Land Day, is still commemorated by Palestinians to this day. We find out that Land Day is approaching, and that during the last Land Day, Elia was accused of tearing an Israeli flag and forced to leave the country. And so his mom worries about what might happen to him this year. And sure enough, a policeman shows up to warn him that he's been denounced and needs to leave the country, despite the fact that the protests are happening outside and he's clearly not participating in them. We then get this slapstick scene of an injured protester being protected by hospital staff while soldiers try to arrest him.
Your skill has increased.
Back and forth until finally a soldier aims a rifle, forcing the hospital staff to back down. Elia then picks up his father from the same hospital and drives to the pharmacy to get his prescription filled. Fouad, who has dealt with health issues ever since his beating in 1948, just recently had open heart surgery. He falls asleep in the car, and with Elia fleeing the country, it becomes clear that this is the last time he'll see his father alive. It's obvious that this film, The Time That Remains, is concerned with time, and limits to time, and the quality of the time that we do have. This finality, this limit to the time that Elia has with his father, a limit that's imposed on him by the state, is the very thing that the film wants to resist. But when we're powerless to change those limits, when we're forced to accept that our time remaining is outside of our control, we stop trying to extend time horizontally. We stop trying to gain more time, and instead we extend time vertically. We slow it down and make the most of it. We make meaning out of the time that remains. The final chapter of the film takes place in the present, and Elia is now played by himself, the director. As in all his films, his character, called ES in the credits, simply doesn't speak. He's a silent observer, a present absentee. He arrives from out of town, now middle-aged. His father has presumably passed away, as we had predicted, and in his place are 2 very lovely housekeepers who care for his diabetic mother. Instead of another Land Day, we get Israel's Independence Day, and instead of protests, we get fireworks. After seeing friends and spending some time at home, Elia takes a rather awkward cab ride to Ramallah in the West Bank. He can't help but to try to glance at the woman sitting next to him, but every glance is interrupted by the sudden appearance of a nude Marilyn Monroe hidden under the sun visor. The energy in this city feels different than Nazareth. Elia is woken up to violent protests outside his hotel window, only briefly interrupted by a woman pushing a stroller. And this act of defiance sets the tone for the end of the film. You get the feeling that she's not purposefully disrupting the conflict. She's just not letting the conflict disrupt her.
Goddamn right!
We then get the most iconic scene of the film, and the one I opened this video.
I hate the conflict. I try not to be disrupted by the conflict.
With. It's another example of someone resisting this occupation by doing what they want.
Yeah, like we're gonna live our lives even if you fucking step on us, you piece of shit, tank-rolling, cocksucking fascists.
Of the gun pointed at their head. And it feels like a callback to Flat.
Oh, I've had some guns pointed at my head by some American pig dog fascist traitors.
In 1948.
Both good and bad.
Instead of begging, instead of trying to extend his time horizontally, he extends it vertically. He passes over 6 through 9 and skips straight to 10. Because it's funny, because it's poetic, because no matter how small his window of time, he's going to do what he wants, not what he's told. And because this innate power that he possesses is so much more admirable than the abstract power of a state, the injustice of this oppression becomes crystal clear. It's the power of a state that allows weak and sadistic people to commit acts of evil. This is true of any and every state, no matter how well intentioned. And perhaps it's for this reason that Elia has said,
"The fact is, I don't believe in states. I have absolutely also no identifications with statehood. I feel like what's really essential politically, morally and ethically is justice. And I always said that I will fight for Palestine for the Palestinian flag to be raised, but when it will be raised, I'm going to fight for it to be lowered down. Simply because my issue is not about borders. My issue is about people having simply
equality.
That they are living in a secular society.
Equality.
Democratic state of being.
I've seen this scene before out of Canada. There's all these pigs outside a fucking burger place, and Randy's in there dancing with his fucking stomach out, and they're all in there dancing despite what the pigs do. I've seen this scene before.
And in these small acts of defiance,
yeah, we don't care what you do, fascists. We're gonna go on about our fucking lives, cocksucker.
As humans. Humans who themselves are being used as tools by this abstract power. Because every single person, no matter who you are, faces limits. Whether it's the oppression of a state.
That's a good scene. That's how I feel like it is. That's how I've always felt like fascism is. We're just gonna keep on floating on. We're gonna keep on floating on like Modest Mouse. We're just gonna keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. We don't care what you do.
The oppression of Palestinians.
We have lives to live. Fuck you, piece of shit, Donald Trump, cocksucker, right-wing fascist. I don't care what you say.
A more extreme micro.
We're gonna live our lives.
Of a global
whether you throw us in jail or not.
State of things.
My feeling is we live in a global
fucking
ghetto.
Worthless pieces of shit.
And in a ghetto, usually we are reaching a certain despair. And in ghettos, when we reach that despair, we turn this despair into humor for the sake of resisting finality. We try to somehow expand the limits of time in order to survive the catastrophe, the apocalyptic moment that we are living. I think personally we are living this at this moment.
The film ends with Elia sitting just outside the hospital where his mother is being treated.
So one of my favorite sayings of all time is 2 tears in a bucket, motherfuck it. 2 tears in a bucket, motherfuck it. Right? 2 tears in a bucket, motherfuck it. Here, get in line. Oh, you got some tears. I got some tears. We lost somebody, some death in my family or whatever. It doesn't matter. 2 tears in a bucket, motherfuck it. You understand? Like in the humor, it's important. Like, I've never heard something darker. I think that comes if I had to quote it. It's a trans actor in a film called Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, when John Cusack asks I forget the name of the person, but there's this person who knew the family, and he asked them, like, you know, how you're doing, and the person's like, 2 tears in a bucket, motherfuck it. And I thought that was one of the funniest and also darkest things I've ever heard in my entire life. And that sums up contemporary modern America for me. It isn't freedom and justice for all. It isn't, you know, for freedom and the pursuit of happiness. It's not, you know, equality or anything like that. It's, you know what I think the American dream is 2 tears in a bucket, motherfuck it. World War II, Vietnam.
Where she's presumably going to die soon. He watches people as they...
2 tears in a bucket. World War II and Vietnam. 2 tears in a motherfucking bucket. 9/11, COVID, Donald Trump, George Bush, fucking, you know, fucking Reaganomics, fucking, you know, fucking all the Republican failure that killed our goddamn country. 2 tears in a bucket, motherfuck it.
They enter and exit the hospital, and we're given little glimpses into their lives. Some of these glimpses are hilarious, some are sad, and some are fascinating. But I don't think there's any specific meaning we're supposed to take from it. I think it's just a microcosm of what the film is. One man's limited observations through his little window of time. Not at home, not belonging, just observing and making the most out of this in-between liminal state.
Good morning, Iowa. It's great to be back here in the heart of America's cornfields. I'm here right now to cover a major event, the 123rd annual
Okay, the Gathering of the Hobos. Fuck yeah, this is going to be amazing. Shout out to Channel 5 and Andrew Callahan. We're going back to Projectionist. I didn't know who he was, but I do now. This guy's amazing. Thank you. So good. Thank you. So good. This was so good. This was so good.
Good morning, Iowa.
Did I sub? Did I sub? I gotta make sure. Thank you, Projectionist, for the excellent content for my stream. I'd like to sub to your channel. Here's Channel 5.
Good morning, Iowa. It's great to be back here in the heart of America's cornfields. I'm here.
Yeah, I used to live about an hour from Council Bluffs, Iowa.
It's great to be back here in the heart of America's cornfields. I'm here right now to cover a major event, the 123rd Annual National Hobo Convention, aka Hobo Days, where hundreds of hobos from around the country gather to talk about all things hobo-related.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
Till I die.
Till I die.
Singing ship. When I first started out in 1970, we could build fires right.
But that's everybody's story too.
We're seeing a lot more influx of young riders.
The kids today use a lot of drugs. They drink a lot.
Yeah, I like a lot of drugs and I like drinking a lot.
Abilene kids live like in dog years.
Motherfucker, they all want to be like me. Motherfucker, who you think taught you to smoke D's? Who think taught you the OGs, the Ice Cubes, the DOCs? The Snoop D-O double G's, motherfuckers. Who do you think taught you to smoke trees?
Like, I think you meet the best people out there, but then you also meet the worst. People try to buy my girlfriend off me all the time, and I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah.
They've sort of invented their own culture.
Expanging, busking, flying signs. Those are all, like, ways we consider making money. Expanging's just like spare changing, you know? Flying signs, like holding cardboard. Busking's playing music. Crack Spain's just straight up asking for like what you want, like, hey, buy me a burger or something. Yeah.
Most people see train tracks and think, get off there, you might get hit by a train. But there's also people in this world who see train tracks
as safety
and think to themselves, that is what fucking freedom looks like.
Yep. Freedom, I guess. I'm not a slave to the system.
Fuck no, I'm not a slave to the fucking system. Fuck the system.
They travel to all these great places all over the United States.
Yep.
Those people are called hobos.
It derives from the hoboy. Way back in the day, they used to have a hole in their shoulder with a knapsack, and they dug ditches. They used to be called hoboys.
Hoboy. Yeah, I can see that working.
Whereas at modern day, we're still hoboys. We're just heading out with better opportunity, traveling workers.
Cell phones and stuff, yep.
Many people out there think that hobo is just a slur used to describe a homeless person. Not the case. A hobo hops on a train to look for work, day jobs, a handyman with a stick and bindle and a heart full of adventure.
Yeah, I do a lot of seasonal work. Like, I'm about to do beats, spent a lot of time out west doing the pop farms.
Tree work, sawman, rope man, disaster area stuff, landscaping, painting, carpentry, most dirty jobs that people don't want to do. I will clean up gutters.
There's several different ways to survive.
Someone bought my fingernails and toenail clippings once for $20.
Where was that at?
It's in California. A lot of fucking weirdos out there.
As you know, I'm something of a road man myself, so I have a major affinity for hobos. And so, like many times before, I decided not to drive to Iowa, but instead...
You hitchhiked?
To hit the side of the interstate ramp.
Fuck yeah!
In hopes of hitching a lift.
Come on, Andrew Callahan!
Now, it should be noted...
You ever hitchhiked before? I have.
That hobos traditionally hop freight trains as opposed to hitchhike, but I've done both, and I prefer
I've done
hitchhiking
both.
purely for social reasons.
Me too. Hitchhiking is better. It's much better for talking to people.
Hopping while offering a much...
Train hopping is if you're crazy and you have no hope left. I've done it several times in my life. For instance, my form of train hopping is getting on the light rail and dodging the third ticket, which is a felony, I might add. Dodging the third ticket. Watching the fucking doors like it's some kind of video game, like Final Fantasy VII on the fucking train, and they're like, oh, get off on the next step. Avalanche is going to the fucking Shimra reactor, right? And I lived a life like that for 7 years where I rode the light rail for free. Or there were several things that I did. I searched the trash cans and the train tracks for all-day passes because you can sell those or trade those in the park for cigarettes and dope. I rode all-day passes. You'd be surprised how many white people will blow $10 on an all-day pass. They'll ride for like an hour, and then they'll fucking dump the all-day pass on the street, or they'll just hand it to you. You can see them coming off the train. Anybody got a day pass? Day pass. Anybody doesn't want their day pass? You know, you can do that too. And it's not like I want to bug a lot of people, but I just shout out there, like, looking for a day pass. Day pass. Anybody got a day pass? You'd be surprised how often they'll just hand it to you because they don't care. They're done with their journey. Here, ride my shit all day. What the fuck do they care? Their taxes pay for that money, right? Like I said, yeah, their taxes pay for that gasoline and electricity. They don't care if you have a day pass off them, so they hand you the day pass. That day pass is like freedom. You can go see your mother, you can go see your best friends, you can go anywhere in the entire fucking city. Anywhere you can think of, you can go apply for, for assistance. You can go like check the mail. You can get drunk, go to the liquor store, go to meet some girl or something. Like whatever it is. And so day passes were a really big deal. And I learned that from my ex-girlfriend when I was young. She used to hustle transfers, and she would get transfers from people, and she would keep detailed books of transfers. And in this way, she was able to keep money. But her father was such a Mormon fascist that she wasn't allowed money. And so how she made money was her father would give her bus fare, so she would keep the bus fare, and she would steal or trade or beg people in her high school for day passes or RTD. You ever been this poor? I'm from the lower class. I can tell a story like this. My mother thinks I've been middle class my whole fucking life, but no, motherfucker, not since I was like, I don't know, 13 or something. I've not been middle class my whole life, not at all. And so like, yeah, so my ex-girlfriend taught me this. She was like, yeah, so my father gives me like $150 a semester or something like that for like trains and rail rides and stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, that's quite a bit of money. And she's like, yes, it is. And she's like, it equals out to about 10 CDs. That's what she told me. Like the day I fucked her, like my second girlfriend of all time or whatever, she was like, yeah, my father gives me about $150 every 3 months to get on the fucking rail, to get an RTD pass. And she's like, I don't do that. I just beg people for their RTD transfers. And she told me, she was like, you have to see my transfer folder. And she pulled it out. I like this girl. Her name starts with A. She's always been an amazing woman. She was like, yeah, I don't spend any money that my father gives me for transportation. I just beg people for their transfers. And I got this from a high school girl who was living in a house, who was not homeless and stuff, but she taught me the trick. And I learned how expensive it actually was to travel. It's actually really fucking expensive to travel. Even as a kid going on buses and stuff, it's still really expensive to fucking travel. So if you can get around it, you can probably pocket that money, which she did. And she was like, this is my Slipknot Iowa album, and I'll pull the fucking, I like the story, so I'm gonna fucking tell it correctly, right? So she pulls out this CD and she hugs it, and she's like, this is my Slipknot Iowa album. I loved my second girlfriend, loved her to death. I still do. Like, fucking, I wouldn't ever marry her because she's got issues, but I mean, she pulls out her Iowa album and she's like, this is my Iowa album, and she puts on track 2 and she's like, here's People Equals Shit, and she's like, I have to take my father's money. She wasn't proud about this, and she thought I might break up with her over it. She thought I would break up with her over it. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You taught me so much about survival and shit like that. I'm not going to break you up. And she was like scared I was going to break up over her not having a single dollar to spend, And I was like, no, I don't give a flying fuck about that. I don't care about that. Hey, I'll drive you around in my car. I'll buy you meals. I'll buy you cigarettes. I'll fuck you. I'll do anything for you. I don't care. I told her right to her face. I was like, I'll do anything for you. I don't care. Like, whatever. And she was like, okay, cool. She's looking for help. And so then she puts on People Equal Shit. Pretty much, I remember this conversation very vividly, too. She puts on People Equal Shit. And she was like, this is the lesson. And she taught it to me. She was like, I have to beg transfers from my fellow high school students to get a month's worth, or she was like, it's 3 months worth. She was like, here's 3 months worth of transfers that have different colors, because they run 3 different colors over a 3-month period, but then they revert back to the original color, and you can continue to steal from them. And she was like, here's my 3 months of bus transfers to be able to buy CDs. And I was like, well, what CDs did you buy? And she was like, the entire Smashing Pumpkins discography. And I was like, I approve. And she was like, Slipknot. And I was like, okay, cool. And she was like, I bought 3 Slipknot albums. And she was like, yep. And then she was like, I think she bought, Transylvania, something or another. I can't remember the name of the album she bought. She was like, I bought another album by a cool, Bauhaus band. And I can't remember the name of the album, but it's good. It's a good album. I can't remember the name of it. Something about Transylvania or something like that. I forget. But, and I was like, damn, man, like, that's what you did for 10 CDs. And I pull out my fucking case and I just give her my smaller one. I'm like, here's my smaller one. You can just have it. It has 45 CDs in it or something. And they're all stacked up and they're all scratched. I don't care about CDs, and I scratched them. And that was the other lesson I had to learn. I was like, I don't care about CDs, and I scratched them. And she was like, oh my God, are you serious? And I was like, yes, here's 45 CDs. You can just have it. And she was like, oh my God. And this was giving her, she loved me. She loved me already before that, but she really loved me after that, because it was just but I mean, to me, it was 40 CDs that I bought for, between $4 and $10 or $15 at the cheapo discs, and it wasn't that much. It was $200 or something. So to a kid with some money, I didn't have much money, but I had that. And so I was like, no, you can just have this. And so she went through my old collection. I just gave it to her. Now I ended up doing that a lot. I ended up giving my CD collections away to people's siblings or best friends and stuff like this. I was like, I just don't listen to these CDs anymore here. And I would just hand it to them, and they're like, oh my God, are you serious? This is 100 CDs. And I'm like, yep, it's I don't know. It took me a long time to collect it, but I'm a fucking music file. I don't give a flying fuck about the CDs. I never did and never will, bitch. I don't give a flying fuck about fucking money or fucking material possessions or anything like that. I'm gonna turn off the recording now, and I'm gonna say goodbye because I need some Slipknot in my fucking life. But the lesson that she taught me, and this whole lesson is people equal shit, and sometimes you have to hustle bus passes and transfers for 3 months to be able to buy the CDs to make it through your daily life. And I wish I was kidding when I tell the story, but I mean, I hope this story reaches back to her someday. My ex-girlfriend, she was a wonderful person. And that was the story that she told me, the second day I ever been with her or something like that. I had ever been with her. She was like, yeah, I keep like 3 months of bus transfers, like a whole, she showed me, she's like, I have a whole year of collections of bus transfers. She started shuffling through them like an autistic person. She wasn't, maybe she's autistic, I don't know. But like, I don't believe of her being like extremely autistic or anything. She needed the goddamn transfers so she could get to school so her father wouldn't be angry with her, you know? So then when she tells me the story, I just hand her like my CD case. I'm like, here's a CD case. I've got 4 of them. You can just have this one. And she was like, oh my God, this is like a King's Ransom in CDs. And ever since then, I really like giving gifts to people who actually need the gift. You know, it's not philanthropy like in some donation thing. I'm talking about if you see somebody who needs a shirt on their back or a meal or something like that, buy whatever it is that they actually need that you can see that they fucking need, you know? And, yeah, and I like telling this fucking story. It's an interesting, like, all over the world story, but I don't care. It's just kind of interesting, like, you know? And so, hobos make sense to me. It's not like they're much fancier than somebody who hops the turnstile at the subway. And any hobo would understand this joke. Hobos aren't fancy. They've never been fancy. They're just the guys that hop the turnstile or the fucking train car, right? That's all it really is. You know, if you want to elevate that to something romantic, you're a fucking moron. It's actually terrible. The bulldogs are terrible. Like, falling off the train is terrible. Getting on the train is terrible. Going in the train yard is terrible. There's dogs and all types of shit. It's not a good life, you know? But if you master it, and these are things that I appreciate, that I feel like I could do if I put my mind to it. If you master it, you can freely roam the country of America for free. Which, if you think about it, should be a God-given right to any fucking American. We have enough money in our taxes to give that to any citizen born in America, or even people visiting here and stuff. We have enough money to do that. We got trillions of dollars. We can absolutely make sure that every last American can get wherever the fuck they want to go. They can eat 3 square meals. They can have a place to live. We have enough money in this country to make sure that everybody can have everything that they need to be the happiest, most productive fucking human being in American they could possibly ever be. We have enough money. If you guys, and I'm talking about both parties here, if you piece of shit, backstabbing, cocksucker, Republican fucking pieces of shit wouldn't stop attacking and imprisoning your own fucking people and impoverishing us and raising the rent and all the shit that you do, $5 for, you know, for a tank of gas or a gallon of gas or whatever shit that you do. And like, and I'm sorry, but so this dream about being able to freely roam all of America for free and all it costs is some meals is something so classic about America, because how else would you see it? We don't have enough money after all the oligarchs and piece of shit Rothschilds steal all of our money. We don't have enough money, so of course hobos are fucking romanticized, but they shouldn't be. All they really are people who hop the turnstile. You might be somebody in the PvP community who might have a really big fucking ego. I'm talking, I have it bigger than you, motherfucker. I got a big ego, you understand? I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose, you can hear it. You might call yourself a good PvPer. You're not a good fucking PvPer. You're not. And I'll tell you why. Your PvP in the modern age is like a purse snatcher came down the fucking sidewalk, sees somebody who doesn't have a gun, and immediately robs them. That's not fucking PvP. That's not actually PvP. It's just not. And like, and so coming from somebody who has killed 200,000 horde, somebody who has hundreds of thousands of kills in battlegrounds, in arenas, in 300 v300, 10 v10s, 15 v15s, 20 v20s, 25 v25s, 200s v200s, 300s v300s, 600s vs 600s and stuff. That's real goddamn PvP. Think Civil War. Think the Civil War. Real battle is actually honorable. Usually. Not always. Sometimes it's Agent Orange and fucking napalm and bullshit that piece of shit fucking idiots do. But like overall, most battle is not honorable, but it's at least like reconcilable would be the word I would look for. You can reconcile it with the end result or whatever, right? That's how most modern battle is. But the current fucking MMO PvP standard is ganking. Fuck ganking. If you really think about what ganking actually is, it's fucking murder of some public innocent for their fucking pocket change. Their pocket change. What are you going to get off a person who's walking down a pipeline? I don't care if it's an EVE Online pipeline or a Rust pipeline or a Mortal pipeline. I don't give a fucking fuck what it is. What are you going to get off one person off what's in their fucking pockets? Fuck the G-Ride. I want the fucking... I don't care if a guy's got a car. Fuck the G-Ride. I want the machines that are making them. And that's Rage Against the Machine, bitch. I'm quoting Rage a bunch today. You understand? Like, motherfucker... So now I'm rolling down Rodeo with a shotgun. These people ain't seen a brown-skinned man since their grandparents bought one. You know what I'm saying? And I quoted Rage quite a lot lately. Like, you know, because it's like... I don't know what the problem is, but like, there's this assumption that these people aren't your fellow man because they don't have the same amount of money as you or the same fucking color of your skin or something like this. It's fucking fucked up or whatever it is. But, these people are your equal. They must be taken care of. Our friends to the south must be treated with respect. Like our friends to the north must be treated with respect. Our friends to the east and our friends to the west must be treated with respect. It doesn't matter who the fuck they are. It doesn't matter where they come from or whatever it is. If they take time in this country, they take time in this country. They're humans. They can freely roam the earth, and these hobos are about to prove it to you.
Of picturesque landscape viewing compared to
people, if they want, they'll go wherever the fuck they want. It doesn't matter if you own the land. It doesn't matter.
The oppressively commercialized...
Consult Yasgur's farm if you don't believe me. People will go wherever the fuck they want to go. Consult Yasgur's farm.
As atmosphere of interstate truck stop towns can be isolating. For one, the train is really loud when it's moving, so it's hard to hold conversations.
Take them out of here.
And then, most people that you meet hiding out at rail yards are either other train hoppers, railroad employees trying to arrest you,
bulldogs,
tweakers trying to kill you. With hitchhikers...
Yeah, not trying to kill you. I just want to know why you're there. Why are you roaming the drunken highway at night at 4:15 in the goddamn morning against some kid with some fucking headphones on and shit and a cell phone and a pack of cigarettes and a dream? What the fuck are you doing on the drunken highway at 4:15 in the fucking morning like me? I don't know, but I'll fucking find out.
You see a broader spectrum of humanity. You never know who's going to pick you up off the side.
You know, Bannock.
The road.
Remember Bannock Street? You guys think of it as South Broadway or South, you know, it's either Broadway or what's the other one? It's, what's the other one? It's Broadway or, I can't think of it, Kalamath? Broadway or Kalamath, right? But in South Denver, right? I'm talking about South Denver. You guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm talking about South Denver. You guys don't think South Denver is hard. South Denver is fucking hard. Like the drunken highway is fucking hard. South Broadway is fucking hard. Yeah, I grew up there. I spent 13 years of my life there. Fuck the drunken highway. You know what I'm saying?
Or who you might meet in the...
So what the fuck are you doing there? If I see anybody out of place, I'm questioning you and I'm thinking about running your pockets because it's like, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing here? You don't belong here. You don't smoke meth at 4:15 in the fucking morning in the fucking alley. What the fuck are you doing here? I'm terribly sorry. It sounds like tweaker talk because it fucking is. It fucking is, you know?
Area behind the side of the road.
Well, I'm 37. I live here in Brownsburg.
There he is. You hear it? Like, there it is.
I got 3 kids.
I got 3 kids. What the fuck are you doing here? Well, look, he's already doing it right now. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here? And Andrew Callahan's like, yo, I'm a streamer. I'm kind of big. And like, I want to ask you about your opinion about the gathering of the hobos. And he's like, oh yeah, okay. That's what the fuck you're doing here. That's how fucking the drunken highway is. That's how East Colfax is. That's how West Denver is. If you don't know who the guy is, if you get in a car with somebody that you don't know, it might not go so well. I'm very particular about that. If I don't know who the fuck you are, you're not getting in my car.
Man, I hate to say this, man, but
if I don't know who the fuck you are, you're not getting in my car. It's almost like a rap song. If I don't know who the fuck you are, you're not getting in my car. If I don't know who the fuck you are, you're not getting in my car. If I don't know who the fuck you are, you're not getting in my car.
I sell drugs and
I sell drugs. Like he's proud of it. Fuck you, like it's awesome to be you. It's not awesome to be you. You have tattoos on your face.
5.
After a brief yet from
It's cool when it's Michael Wayne Arthur. It's not cool when it's you.
familiar conversation.
That's some Yellow Wolf right there. Yellow Wolf, right? So anyways, I gotta stop, guys. I'm terribly sorry. Now that I mentioned Yellow Wolf, I realize that I have some DMCA here if I continue any further on YouTube. So fuck YouTube! Fuck YouTube and its fucking DMCA piece of shit Caucasian cocksucking asses in their fucking laws about DMCA music. Fuck YouTube!